This will be fun. Aren't you the lucky one? His cut is perfect and he's pink as well. He'll bring you endless entertainment. Your new best friend, Choo-Woo.
Hi, everyone. Hi.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, little gay people in my stream. Hello.
My little gay people here who like me, perhaps?
Hi,
Maybe?
Chong. Hi, Chong. Thank you for being first. Hi, Indy and Shadows. Oh my God! Thank you for that sub. Mwah! I'm gonna shout out. I'm so excited.
Get supported, idiot.
Get supported, dummy.
Not deported, supported. This reference. Okay.
I'm so excited. I'm working on your Squishmallow emote, Shattered. I'm so excited. It's very cute. Very cute.
Get chibi-fied, idiot. Starting off streams right.
I'll put him right there.
I'm being.
Guess I'm getting deported to New York instead of New York City.
You're going upstate?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Devastating.
I request yet another wiggle or pop. Ooh, I don't have one of those, but I can try and commission one.
I can compensate for you here. I got you.
Yes.
I got my wig waggle.
Potion is gonna. Thank you, Potion. Potion for the wiggle. Potion for the wiggle.
Yeah, I compensate. Don't worry.
I've not played the new map yet. Because
yeah, there's a new mode, and apparently you can fall to your death.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah. Yes.
I was so careful the first time I tried it, and then like we won, and we had some time left because obviously there's countdown, and I was like, I wonder, and then I hopped,
Oh,
and yep, you can die. Depends on the game mode. If you do the abyss one, I think it's every map can make you fall over.
oh
But
wow.
if you play it in the regular, like Swift Play or Unrated or
Uh-huh.
whatever, it's just the one. I think that's what it was. How it was explained to me. So
Oh
I
wow.
think that's how it is.
Like give me the wiggles, Indy. Oh my god, that's a lot of amounts.
Get wiggled, idiot.
Get wiggled on, dummy.
We're gonna just shake him around.
Oh.
Get shaken. Shaken bear syndrome.
As always, before we start, can I please get a true sound check? How are we doing? Do you need Potion to be a little bit louder? Do you need me to be a little bit louder? Does the sound all good? Does the music too loud? Anything like that, please, please, please
Are
let
we
me know.
adequate yapping volume or?
Pog, sounds good, sounds good. Just chibi chubu, just. I love that. I'll try and make that an email. I'll just record myself going like this.
But like speed it up. So it's
Yeah.
like hyper speed. Yeah. The speedier the wiggle, the
Welcome
more
in,
morale
Echo.
is going.
Hi. Alrighty, before we start, would you like to do the icebreaker introduction?
No.
Okay.
Of course.
Wacky inflatable 2 arms. Me. Okay. So, our introduction, thank you for the quack, is 2 truths, 1 lie. Do you know how to play 2 truths, 1 lie?
I am familiar.
Alrighty. Would you like to go first or would you like me to go?
I'll go first.
Alright.
My mother once fell in a ditch. I
Oh.
actually use witchcraft in my religion.
Ooh, okay.
I have vaped in the past.
Okay. I'm gonna hope that the mom is a lie. I love the giggle. Hello.
Do you want me to actually answer
that?
that, or you?
Yes. Hello. I'm worried. Are they still in the ditch?
She's been there for 40 years.
No.
No. No. I've never vaped. My mom did fall in a ditch once. The story of that is basically we live it's Florida, so roughly
Okay.
speaking, you get the idea. Hurricanes happen and they're not fun.
Yeah.
We were evacuating one year and we had stopped at a rest stop. I was an infant. I was not having any form of thought really about anything. But my 2 sisters were watching in the front, and my mother goes off somewhere, and she had told us that she thought it was a puddle. It wasn't. And all of a sudden my sisters look away from my mother, look back, and she's just gone. And they're like, "Where the hell did mom go?" They get out, look down, and she's helplessly in a ditch, holding onto her Diet Coke and saying, "Help."
Oh.
They get her out, but she lost her shoes, and it was devastating.
True. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad they're out now.
Yeah, they're not still in there.
I was worried.
No, she's not still actively in the ditch. We got her out.
That's good. But
Yeah.
oh, here, let me redo that for you, Indy. Here, I'm gonna reject it so you get your points back. Jesus. Oh my god. And you can redo it. I didn't have Charlie up at the time, sorry. I have a talk to text pet. His name is Charlie.
Tell him I love him.
Charlie Potion you. I'm stopped.
Excellent. Wonderful.
Okay. My two truths, one lie is I spent over $2,000 when I first got into VTubing.
Indie_indegafchobufin says, remember to hydrate and eat so you can slay all throughout Pride Month.
Thank you, Indy. Oh. Indy says, remember to hydrate and eat so you can slay all throughout Pride Month.
Don't worry, I got you. I already ate. I'm drinking my water right now. We're all good.
Indie_indegafchobufin, your reminder to stay hydrated and nourished is key to slaying Pride Month in the Koba Cave. Let's take care of ourselves so we can fully enjoy the celebrations. With your positive
Tell me your
vibes,
other facts,
we'll rock
Funky
Pride
Batman.
Month
So
with energy and pride.
Oh my gosh, I didn't post my thing. So I spent over $2,000 when I got into VTubing. The first one. The second one is that I actively steal merchandise from large companies. And the third one is that I can't eat red meats.
What was the second one again? Just so I heard it right.
It's as a joke. As a joke. You know.
That's a silly goofy mode.
I actively large companies.
Okay. So I believe you $2,000 on VTubing because as a VTuber myself, I know how expensive they can fucking get. I'm gonna say I would hope you're not admitting to crime on live on main, but you know what? I would still. I'm not saying I condone it, but I respect the hustle. I'm gonna say you not being able to eat red meat is the lie.
I actually cannot eat red.
Ah, curses! I was hoping you were a thief.
It's not active anymore. The stealing is the active stealing was the lie. I am no longer active.
No longer active in the
I'm no
stealing
longer
community.
active. No,
put
I
up
used
the
to. I
cloak.
used to until I got scared by one of those TikToks that shows me like how good the actual like Walmart cameras are.
Mm.
And I was like, I pay for everything.
I pay for too much.
I pay for too much. I pay for too much if you ask me. I gotta bag my own groceries. Shit.
I have to like exist on my own. The fuck you mean?
Exactly. Going up, we hid meats in the cold cuts under jackets and would walk out.
Listen, I'm not saying I condone it, but I am.
I'm just saying.
You know, not my business. Honestly,
As a joke. As a
who am
joke,
I to judge?
as a little hee hee ha ha. Just don't
As a
do it.
little silly goofy
Just don't do
mood,
it
who
for
are
small
we
businessmen.
judge? Who are we judge?
Only large. Only large business. Oh.
Never small business.
Never small. Never. Any lies. Let's get into it.
Get into it.
Just a little tee-hee, a little tee-hee, tee-hoo, tee-hee, tee-hoo.
Just listen, these corporations don't give a shit about you.
Exactly.
Why? They're not gonna miss some meat. It's fine.
A little bit of meat.
They're not gonna miss some baby diapers if you need it.
Found.
Esau. Rengoku! Hi, Rengoku. Welcome back. How are you doing? Long seen no time.
I think that actual like quote is long time no see, not no time no see.
I know. Oh, okay,
I could be. Listen, I like Fade, and that's the one I'm comfortable with.
Oh.
Call me an Insta locker. I don't care.
I'm so sorry, Rengoku. Oh my god.
Oh dear. Take the time and space that you need if you need it. Take it easy.
Definitely.
And take your space too. Like you know, take what you need.
And just know that the Cub Arcade is always a home for you.
We
Always got a
are
space for
safe
you here.
space.
If you need it, if you'd like.
You can lay on one titty at a time.
Only one.
We have to share. I mean, I have tits for days, so by the two of us, we have like a 4-pillow situation.
It's more like 6. I think these each count for like 1.5.
At least a melon, a
At
watermelon.
least a melon.
At least minimum.
Minimum. Period.
Mm.
A little bit of a rapid question. What is a memory that you're very fond of? I go
The first time I took my niece to Disney World, so I'm a big fan of fireworks. Always have been. I get it's like my tism thing, I suppose would be the right word. It's just genuinely like I like seeing flashing lights in big colors. Simply.
I
And
understand.
a memory is when we went to like the Epcot park, and because that's my favorite one, really. And there was a fireworks display, and I was holding her specifically because she was like young. She was like 2. Um, and we were watching it together, and she didn't get really that scared at all. Maybe a little flinchy when the booms happened, but that was it. It was just a nice, fun memory for us to, watch something that we both could enjoy. Because she was little, and I enjoyed the stuff, and it felt good. It felt good to enjoy something with the little one.
Aw, that's very nice. That's very nice. Also, I'm glad you broke up with that motherfucker, Rengoku. They don't
Put them
deserve
out
it.
on the street and say, fuck you, eat glass. Simply.
And then throw a tomato out their face. Say boo!
Or a brick. Either one, really.
Either one, Anna, or tomato shaped
Whatever.
brick.
Ye-
Hey Raina, how old are you?
Whatever's
You say
most
great,
effective.
But like sometimes you say the strangest things.
Oh hell yeah, let's go.
W man.
I guess they like this man.
Want to switch?
Yeah. Oh right, I forgot how this game works. There you go. Here. What's the? I have pretty gun. I'm allowed to be hot.
Oh, it's Janky
Now.
Kohaku. That is a sweet memory, huh? That's such a very sweet memory. I love that.
I'll find you.
I'm believe it or not, just like pretty fucking good with children. Also, everyone's there.
Drop in a smoke.
One enemy remaining. Spike down.
I'm glad they
A.
didn't have eyes. Because they literally didn't see me for a second, and I was like, what if I just peep, 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 and I got them both, and I'm like, thank goodness.
Yeah, I love that for you.
I can fuck a little bit, yay.
Oh, thank you. I can fuck a little bit.
That's a treat!
I haven't played Valorant in a while. Neither have I.
Yeah, I've only recently gotten back into it, because my friend was like, I want to fucking prove that I can learn it, and I was like, you know what? I will join you.
Moon.
I will join you in this journey.
Where are no peeking?
Okay, they're not immediately close by.
Oh, going B. Oh.
Buzz, bee, sneeze, as kids say. I don't know.
Booze, buzz.
Busy balls.
Busy what?
Busy balls.
No peeking.
Let's go to. Oh, thank you, Indy. Hi, Neko. You have? Thank you. I'm doing well. Another good question is, who was your first hero?
1 second, I'm fighting for my life.
Oh.
Shit.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, we go. My first hero, like that I can genuinely remember.
There could only be
So, and this is going to age me, but I don't really particularly care, but it might age anybody else. So in general, I'm quite young. So if I had to pick a genuine first hero, it's something that grabbed my attention when I was younger. So Hannah Montana stuff, because
I know, Mom.
I like, if we're going that far back, it was I like her. She did music and she was funny, and that's all I wanted to be for a while. I'm a simple being, really.
Random,
Do
no,
this-
no, Rengoku, don't answer, don't answer.
Refreshing.
Tell them you're a sperm bank and you
Oh,
jack
shit.
it and the they'll jack it and you can pack it.
Two.
You can do that. Oh, piss.
Oh,
That's fire I can't go through, you stupid bish. Okay, bye.
hey, nice. Oh,
I love when
okay.
they just, yeah. You hate to see it, but I'll take it.
Spend it now, or it's gone.
I spray and pray. I'm not
Mood.
very good,
I just kind of go, I really hope this works.
right?
And if it doesn't, oh well. A for effort, really.
Yes, Rengoku, please, go take some time if you need it, okay? I need some lessons. Oh, please. You make my head too big.
No peeking.
Don't die. Try best. That is my lesson. They have to be going A, right? I'm not crazy.
I think.
Yeah. We'll attempt to do a flankeroo. Whether that's successful is yet to be seen.
Since that was your first hero, who was your first celebrity crush?
Like my very first, because when you're a kid, you don't quite understand
Drop in a smoke.
exactly crush, but you know it's there. So if we, by definition, obviously it would have been Miley for that reason, Miley Cyrus. If we go into current days, I would say my taste has a bit of evolved. Now that I know I'm, liking them in a romantic way rather than a not romantic way.
Thank you.
Um,
Lady Gaga was your first crush, indeed?
that's valid. I get it. But yeah, probably Miley Cyrus. And looking at it more of her newer stuff, more so newer than before, because pretty lady.
Pretty lady.
Pretty lady. I'm a simple being.
Right here.
I'm still here. I didn't have to go.
Well,
The
now
reason
you're
I
locked
found
in.
out my sexuality. Oh wow, nice.
Valid.
Very valid. Very valid. I think mine. I've been saying this all every stream, but Rey Mysterio from WWE.
That is such a good choice. Iconic. If we go in from WWE stuff, I don't even engage with that at the time, but Rhea Ripley could could just choke me in half and I would thank her, simply put.
Down you go.
Oh fudgesicles.
Okay, I have to be mindful.
My first was Justin Bieber. Oh my goodness.
Listen, I get it. It's understandable. The classics got a chokehold sometimes, you know?
Very true. Very true.
I am very much like, I don't hate pop culture just because it's popular. That's cringe. Oh, damn it. I fell down. I fell down.
Last player standing.
Girl!
Oh
Girl!
homie. Oh homie.
Happens to the best of us.
No peeking.
Their teeth will chatter in the cold and dark.
He had a great voice. He had a Greta voice. I
mean,
read
you
it
know,
as Greta, and I was
That's
like,
that's because they spelled it as Greta
and
initially.
that is great. That's so funny. You bought
Mm.
more stuff from the trilogy tour? Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you, Indy.
Iconic.
Do you watch Melanie Martinez, Potion?
I do listen to her on occasion. I have listened to her less over the years, but her newer album is definitely like a top fave.
Drop in a smoke.
Damn.
I would say right now, like if we're going on artist brain, it's Chapel Roan right now.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because it's her songs is just on ketamine, so you know.
What a rage.
System says Honeybee Sprinkles has rated the channel with
Wait.
6 viewers.
Yes, hi honey, welcome in.
We're talking about being homosexual
Down B.
I
on
told
main.
you we are. We're talking about homosexuality.
Thank you, Honeybee Sprinkles,
On main.
for rating the channel with 6 viewers.
They have to be like right there, right?
Welcome,
One enemy
raiders.
remaining.
Oh, hot! Oh my god, you're so hot! Cars.
Touch to the combat game.
Oh, good, we're
This
good.
guided delightful and enjoyable experience filled with fun gaming moments, laughter, and shared
Happy
excitement.
Pride!
Happy
Get
Pride!
ready for a sprinkle of joy in your cake.
Who doesn't see it?
Welcome, raiders. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. If you don't know who I am, my name is Wonky, the funky yet chunky. I welcome you all in here. Thank you so much, honey, for the raid. How are you doing, my love? How are you? How are you? How are you? I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. For my raiders and raidies, if you need to do any sort of after stream care, please, please, please feel free to do so. I promise your community is in very good hands. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're doing absolutely fantabulous. My name is Chiwunky. I usually play FPS games like Overwatch 2, Apex Legends, Valorant, Fortnite, etc. I'm also partial to other games like Genshin Impact, Cookie Run Kingdom, Cult of the Lamb, Dungeons and Dragons, and Pokemon. I'm also a pixel artist. I do pixel art, emotes, sub badges, overlays, etc. You name it, and I'll try and pixel it. Welcome to the Cub Arcade, everyone. I hope you have a fantastic time here. If you need a raid and run, please, please feel free to do so. You dated monsters for 4 hours? Oh my, yeah, go shower. You're probably full of
Just for?
or sticky, icky. Y'all don't know who Honey is? Honey actually made one of my recent art pieces being being me as Chiwu in a speedo, in a rainbow speedo with my pride flags. It's absolutely amazing. 10 out of 10
Doing the
recommend.
Lord's work, yes.
Doing the
yes,
Lord's
yes.
work, exactly.
Mm-hmm. More men in speedos in this essay I read.
Period. I had a large chocolate shake. Now I feel big. No, you're not big.
Can't feel big.
No.
Being you are taking up the space you need because you gave yourself a treat.
Match
Exactly.
really well.
Exactly. Hi, Raven. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Cub
Big
Arcade.
is not a bad word. Big is celebrated.
Big is beautiful, baby.
It's actually the hottest thing you can be in this essay.
I know.
Mommy
ASMR.
ASMR. Took me off guard. I was like, hello?
Both of us just hello.
Mother? Gonna be annoying.
Free A Jester. Gamer holic. Mother?
Mother is mothering?
Mother is mothering. Mother the boots down.
Sometimes Valorant people are funny.
True.
Sometimes. As a little treat.
I'm 171. That's it. Neko, I'm 2 of you.
I'm at least 2.5.
Speaking of celebrities and all that stuff, though, what is your favorite LGBT themed movie and or TV show?
Oh, I actually thought about this because, back in the day, the first experience I had of like media
Fat
having
snack.
gay people in it,
Mhm.
big gay people in it, because my sister is a lesbian, and so I knew gay people existed in a normal, obviously. But the first experience I had with it was the L Word,
Nicoco
which I should not
100
have
says,
watched because
"I
it was
need
purely
apples
because my
from
sister
Charlie."
watched it, and I was like, "What's
Mhm.
going on?" But if I had to pick my genuine favorite, probably She-Ra, even though I hate some parts of it, but I like the newer She-Ra
Nicoco
stuff. Like I
100,
genuinely love a
Mm.
lot
Okay,
"I'm
of
here
I'm
it.
with
there. I'm
apples.
there with you.
Let's wrap you in a
Yeah.
fuzzy
Like that
embrace
like
in the
I
cavalcade.
the last bit just
Your
didn't hit
comfort
with
and
me,
happiness
and
are
it's
important, so
controversial, I
let's share
know,
more
but
cozy
I
moments
do
together.
love it.
With a sprinkle of care
I
and
think
lots of snuggles,
because it
we'll
also
make your
depicted
day
it as
brighter.
just something like that is. No, there's no like fucking coming out scene or anything
Mhm.
like that. It was just something that was, and I really
Exactly.
appreciate that. I don't like don't get me wrong, there's places for like, coming out sequences. That's fine.
Mhm.
But I like when they're just kind of be.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. 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 I
Um
really like those.
yeah. Like they're like, "Oh yeah, there's just two dads," or "Oh yeah, they're just holding hands, they're kissing. Yippee." Another one I can think of which it's pretty gay because I say it's gay.
Mhm.
Um, Arcane,
Oh
because
yeah.
there's
Oh no. Oh,
no
100%.
heterosexual
No.
explanation for anything Caitlyn and Vi are doing.
Oh no. Yeah. About a
No
thousand
hetero
percent. A thousand.
explanation.
They're canonically together, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I believe so. Like they've been hinting at least in the league games, but
Mhm.
like in Arcane, just it's gay,
Oh, it's so
homosexual,
good too. It's so
so gay.
good too. Steven
Mm,
Universe was my first exposure
Stumbles
to
upon the
LGBT.
rubble of a science experiment
mm.
gone wrong. The
I
souls
do
of the
love
dead
Steven Universe. I
wander the
definitely
halls,
it definitely opened a lot of doors,
kingdom.
in my opinion.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh
Um.
wait, do you mean Adventure Time with Marceline and Bubblegum?
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That would be Adventure Time. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Real and more medias than you could think.
Aw, Neko. I'm glad you're making friends in the Cub Arcade. I'm gonna Adventure Time, 10 out of 10. I loved Adventure Time. Steven Universe was
Mm.
very good as well.
Yeah, it's definitely
Um,
like paved the road in a lot of ways because the Ruby and Sapphire alone, because they had a lot of other countries censored it to make it Ruby was a man.
yeah.
They tried to pull that card, but when the wedding came about, they purposely put Ruby in a dress,
Mm-hmm.
so they
They put
could
Ruby in a dress and they put Sapphire in the suit
it couldn't be misconstrued as they are.
Mm-hmm. They put the
One
masculine
enemy
in
remaining.
the dress and the feminine in the suit, which
Yeah, and it was at a pivotal point in the series as well,
exactly
so they couldn't just
wanna
Where are you?
wanna smoke.
smoking. I mean, gotta
You were so close.
maybe
Steven Universe was also exposure with the gems being genderless. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you didn't
100%.
know that? You didn't know that, Gohaku? It's crazy. It was very crazy, but not bonkers.
The amount of lengths that other countries will go to just not show gay people is almost impressive, but like obviously in the bad way, but it's almost impressive because Jesus Christ.
No, yeah, exactly. It's crazy.
Because again, a lot of like queer
Drop in
identities
a
and
smoke.
gay rights are not universal. Even here it's getting dicey in the America. Like there are places that are only just now having their first pride parades and then some.
Exactly.
Like it is buck fucking wild. They're over here.
Drop in a smoke.
I can't see them.
I grew up sheltered too. Oh heck, and that backfired badly. That's okay.
It's just a fact of life, and are you sheltered now is the real question. Like, no, because what a lot of things, like religion especially, will do is try to hide things from you. That's when they
Mm-hmm.
get a little brainwashy in a lot of ways. They'll either try to purposely make
Aren't
you
they going
ignore
A?
something.
Oh yeah, they
I
are.
think so. Yeah, it stays backed up, and I was yapping. I was yapping.
Spike planted.
Goes by the spike.
Well, I'm gonna. Oh.
Okay.
Dropping smoke. Woo! Not ready yet. I have one of these.
One enemy remaining.
Her.
Last player standing.
Damn it!
Oh, damn.
Versus. No. Foiled again.
Dreams are a funny thing. One little twist, and it all turns dark.
Do you like the Vandal or do you like the Phantom?
It really depends. I think in general I prefer the Phantom.
Hmm.
Like on average, but if I want something with a little more, there's like pros and cons to both. It really depends on which I feel like using. I also find myself using the Phantom a little more because pretty skin on gun. I am a simple being. Yeah, to go back to that thought, it's not bad to grow up sheltered. It's the how do you grow up now?
Mm-hmm.
How do you continue to grow? And also they are A.
Went through satellite.
Yep. I'm gonna move.
Whee!
Why are they such haters? I ask you.
If you could attend any
planted.
event in history, where would you?
Ooh.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Let me think.
Skedaddle off.
Not that I necessarily support anything the Met Gala does, but I would like to go.
I would
at
like
least
to go to.
one.
That's my. Yeah, no, I'm with you there.
Like, I want to just go because, like, I am a artist by trade. I enjoy artistry, and these garments
I got
are
slowed.
art. Curses! We can't talk about artistry in this condition.
Last round in the half.
I didn't care how
But
you
yeah,
did it,
I want to
just
go
go
purely
now.
because I want to see the costume work because I'm
Mhm.
obsessed with it. I genuinely just think they're little works of art.
I spent years running from myself and identity, scared of judgment, and now I can embrace my identity without shame because frick judgmental people. Exactly. Met Gala is the closest you're gonna get to Final Fantasy boss fight.
I mean, you're not wrong. You are not wrong.
Dropping smokes.
Oh Jesus, that's funny.
That's hilarious.
Not incorrect. But yeah, just because it's pretty. Any like sort of big ballroom events would also be cool just to experience.
Yeah. Like have you ever watched Bridgerton? I've never watched it before.
Of course I have. Yeah. I've been
never
currently
watched it,
catching up
but-
with Bridgerton. It's
Oh.
messy. Messy.
Last
That
player
was stupid.
standing.
I wasn't doing anything there.
Spike planted.
How am I moving? I was still, and my bullets
Switching
still.
sides.
Love that.
Let them try to get
I'm just trying to convince yourself a little bit.
Don't crit. You spent $100 on it. Pretty skins. Look at the pretty skins.
Look at
Over
the pretty
$100.
skins. It's okay.
Jingle, 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 jingle.
Get the keys.
Look, you can't move. I said your favorite word. Jingle, jingle.
Jingle, jingle. Actually, let me do
Speaking
some
of our
Roll for
first, what was the
initiative.
first LGBT literature and or media that you intook? What was the first LGBT, song or?
They are all by A, by the way. Just based on the fact that they destroyed my haunt. Hold on, give me a second to think.
Night, Knuckle. I'm ass.
It's okay, so my curses.
Spike down B.
The first one I can like. It's hard to say the first one, but the ones in the more recent memory. Well, the first one I know for sure. Actually, it's Sailor Moon with if I remember correctly, Sailor Mercury and Sailor Neptune. Unless I'm stupid. It's been a hot minute since I divulged into Sailor Moon.
Ooh. Yeah.
But Sailor Moon was the first thing that, not the English dub, not that one. That one was the. That was a little awkward. That one less so. But it's them two was like, oh, they're a couple, like just being a couple. There's no whole
Yeah, they're not
rigmarole with
boyfriend,
it.
girlfriend, they're a couple.
Yeah, like it's
A
not
couple
like
of badasses.
a couple of bad bitches, but like it was hilarious watching the English dub of it, feeling the romantic vibes even then. And then they're like, oh yeah, they're cousins. I'm like, that's not correct.
It's like, I wouldn't want to be that close with my cousin.
I don't know about you. But that doesn't seem like something I'd want to do with my cousin, personally. Gotta be real.
We found one. Spike down A. Last player standing.
Rest.
Auntie.
Defenders win.
It's so wild. Sometimes your brains go, yeah, hold on, I have to think, I have to shoot.
Right.
But yeah, Sailor Moon, because, like, obviously. In terms of literature, I think the first one I ever, like, first one I knew about immediately because it was talked about in college stuff, as well as just having notoriety, was Carmilla, which is about lesbian vampires.
Ooh. Okay.
There you go.
Match found.
And obviously, like, I remember, I love it. It still holds up pretty well, but there are some bits that are a little, not the best. Or on High School Host Club, I still love it. I
Oh.
always will. But I know what's wrong with it. I know.
Oh, they're gonna pick Fade?
I've got all the
Tipper,
time in the world.
tipper, tipper. I get Turkish gay. Fuck off. John Stamos.
That's what I was like, hello? When was a moment when you felt truly proud of your identity?
Ooh, that's okay, so I have two identities in my repertoire.
Yes.
At least as far as the queer go.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking biggest. My sexuality is pansexuality, judging by my, my flag. 'Cause I like my little banner. I am also gender fluid, so there's that. So feeling proud of my sexuality was easier to figure out than any type of gender situation. Gotta be real. Because it's like, yeah, I like what I like, but what am I?
Don't worry. They only kill a
What be I? So when I first felt really proud of my sexuality was when I talked about it with my sister, my oldest sister, who is a lesbian. Because I was like talking about it, trying to figure it out. Because obviously she's the gayest. She's the gay I knew from the get go. So I was like, "Can you help me make sense of this? Is this valid? Is this normal? Like, etc., etc." She's like, "You're fucking fine. Relax." And so I felt really proud to just have that support system in place. Just having someone who already understood what being queer was like. and going, well, this is what this means, and that's fine. Like, that's okay.
Like with the bonk, the Neo. That's a-
Placing sentry.
Homophobic. I'm kidding. During Pride Month.
bonking during Pride Month? How dare!
Can't believe you've done this! I blame you. Rain is scared. I blame that all on the bonk.
Last player standing. Spike down A.
Regardless. This is right too.
I
Curses, you almost
115, dog. Ah!
explain to me why you no die.
Oh my.
I love this game. I love this game. I love this game.
Really.
Um.
I knew it.
And in regards to when because I only kind of really established that I was gender fluid, I want to say last year. Because it's basic development. Because for a long while I've been debating whether it's dysphoria or dysmorphia, which is different for both. Because I think, I know you're already aware, but I am a plus size person. I always have been. I grew up the chubby kid. And when you feel ugly for that reason and you want to look like something else, it's hard to distinguish between the two sometimes. Because all you want is to feel pretty, but you can't, and you're not sure if it's because you want to feel femininely pretty, if you want to feel like a man pretty. It's a very weird middle ground to be.
One enemy remaining.
Removed.
And the first time I ever felt really proud of it was realizing that I didn't feel comfortable necessarily picking one. I don't make decisions. I don't make decisions.
Down. Placing sentry.
So was realizing that I didn't need, because I was on the fence. I was like, am I agender? Am I just gender non-conforming? Whatever, etc., etc. So I was constantly in this case of like, what am I? Like, pick one. But then I realized I don't necessarily have to. Like, that's not an option necessarily. Like, there are days where I just wish I could just go pop tit off, put tit away, then put back on for later date. Like, that's kind of how my brain works.
Actually, KJ cannot hear because
and I don't want to
as
get
you can see,
too,
they
like,
looked
you know,
right when
I'm
the
gonna
guy was
make
to
it
the
as, you know, less lewd as possible, where it was just the case of, like, sometimes
Ew, they have
I
the
wish...
Valorant accent.
I'm
I'm
not
so
saying
sorry,
it was my
that was...
fault, but it could have been.
What?
They have the Valorant accent.
Oh, I thought you were saying I had a Valorant accent.
No,
I'd be like, that's a favorite and that.
Fuck, that scared me. Oh my. Lamau.
I forgot this was the place.
Oh, I love
Got
that. Slay.
Got it. I think we killed them at the same time too, which was really fun.
Before the switch.
But yeah, just realizing I didn't have to pick between feminine or masculinity was like oh, I can be neither, I can be or I can be both whenever I want. I don't have to pick any choosing. Yippee!
That kind of goes into my next question of, what was a defining moment in your coming out process?
Like, in terms of sexuality, I was 13 and a little delusional because you kind of are by default when you're 13. And I was like, yeah, girl crushes can happen when you're straight. No, they don't. No, they don't. Fun fact. Not realistically, not often.
Goodbye. One enemy remaining. Spike
And
down A.
as far as, like, again, the gender fluid thing, where I was just kind of realized I don't need to pick my identity. I can be both if I want to.
Mhm.
I know exactly.
This is a
Yeah, they
pickle.
don't know where you are. Just take the bomb and go.
This is a pickle.
They don't know where you are.
I'll find you.
This is
The bomb is
a
right behind you.
bonafide pickle. This is where he would be.
Yeah, I forgot one. Could be that. He's on. He's on point. That corner to the right.
30 seconds left.
You motherfucker, just come here. Damn it!
I try.
I try.
Thanks.
Switching sides.
How has your identity?
Yo, backseat gaming? That's crazy.
Your how was your how was oh my god, how was your identity influenced your choice in your career choice, whether it's, you know, becoming a streamer, becoming a VTuber, and
Hey,
you know,
Uncle
different
Uncle
sorts of
Jesse,
ways?
I will ruin that motorcycle. You hear me?
As far
I will
as
push
like
you off that ledge
influencing my
next time you do
VTuber
it.
stuff,
Go ahead, do it.
it became apparent that
Do it.
I am burdened with choice, but I did want to make some things that, because it's basically a
Watch,
VTuber
Uncle Jesse.
at
I'm
its
coming
core
for
is
you.
just me but decorated.
I'll find you.
So it influenced the
That was
thought of
rude.
like, oh, I want
And I was
to
gonna compliment your
be,
hair.
I want to have a masculine ability. I want to have a masculine form. I want to have
I
the
should've
ability to
sworn that
have
was a fucking headshot.
haters.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
What the fuck did he try to? There's another in there too.
Spike planted.
Not here.
Yo, Potionbrew, we got this, my boy.
Okay, we're good.
I'll find you.
Where are you?
And I'm so sorry.
Wait, what did
Standing.
hit? How? I could have sworn I checked that thoroughly, but okay. What do I know? I'm just a liar.
Careful now.
Should've just
Well, we
let-
won in my heart.
Listen up, you muckers. If
But
I
yeah,
get back up, just give me a nudge.
fuck, got distracted.
I'm
That was for you, Uncle
ready.
Jesse.
Taking a wee kip.
Remind me the question again, just because I got a little disoriented.
Oh, good. It was, how do you think your identity has molded your
Right.
career choice?
Thanks, Big Daddy.
So in general, I feel like it's
Oh
given
my
me a lot of
gosh.
creative
Don't
liberties
say
in terms
that.
of characters I create, whether it's just for the VTuber or otherwise. Like I want a little bit, like the Potionbrew is me, but the masculine is what has been colloquially known as Helixer, and I think that's
love
fun.
that.
Yeah. In general, it's been just a little bit of a understanding that what masculine choices look the way I want to, but still having the core theme of like the themes that I have are vampire, witchy stuff, and it's fun, and it's fun to explore what that looks like femininely versus, you know, masculine. And as far as it does career choices, because I am currently still in college, my goal is to be a filmmaker at some point. I want to make movies, and I want to make movies that hit not only to me, but to others as well. I want to create like spaces and stories that make people not only feel seen, but feel happy that they went to see it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Whether it could be something gut-wrenching and they're like crying out the theater, but something that still makes them go, I'm so happy I saw this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's not like just sunshine and rainbows necessarily, but just a genuinely, like, it provides a good time without anyone going out of the theater wishing for something else, wishing for something more, wishing for something that could have been done better or whatever the fuck. Like, wishing, like, I don't want them wishing to be seen. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
There is sewers right now.
Okay, they're at BC area. Let me go back around.
Made in window.
Okay, what the hell? Is there
Last
flip?
player standing.
Oh, fuck.
Spike planted.
I got kerfuckled.
They behind you.
Yeah, not
I
ideal,
was
but
in
that's
front
fine.
of me, not behind me.
Hater. Slay.
So with that being said, what advice would you give to somebody who is struggling with their identity?
So I struggled for a while figuring out what the fuck I was. And
Mm.
I still have like my moments of insecurity going like, am I really this? It still happens. It doesn't go away sometimes. And I would say let yourself feel what you're gonna feel. You're allowed to be confused. You're allowed to be questioning.
Match found.
Don't try to force it because the more forceful you get with it, the more frustrated you're gonna get. There's no real good side to that.
Mhm.
Don't just like if you want to try to a different name or a different pronoun, that's perfectly fine. You know, remember to tell people that you're comfortable with, just so you can hear it out of somebody else's mouth, type of situation. I tried Jet for a bit. Like, you know, feel it out, and it's okay if that changes. It's okay if you know, you one day identify as something else. Like, that's okay. You're still a part of that journey, and
Mm.
that's all right. You're not just one trick pony. You're allowed to grow.
Um, I heard something in my ear. What is that? And I just realized I had music in the background.
The voices!
The voices.
The voices.
Is it her again? Or they here again? But
They're
that
telling
was
you
very,
homosexual
very
gay
nice.
thoughts.
What we've already kind of discussed this a little bit, but what characters in whatever LGBT media that you partake in do you relate to, if there's any?
So, to go back into, like, She-Ra, because that's the one I can think of off the top of my head. She-Ra, I relate to Entrapta a lot,
Mhm.
who is the science geeky one who has autism, basically. They
Mhm.
never say it. He's autistic.
We all know.
Um,
We all
we know.
know.
We know. We know. She gets distracted easily. She finds herself hyper fixating on things.
Mhm.
She has time blindness sometimes, where she gets too hyper fixated that she goes like, "Oh, it's already past blah blah blah." So she's somebody I relate to just for the fact that I see a lot of similar traits that I do with her.
Mhm.
Um, and technically, okay, so I like comic books. I'm a big comic book nerd. And I'm gonna say it counts purely for the fact that this character's first kiss was with Poison Ivy. I'll say that right
Ah.
fucking now. Supergirl.
Mm. Okay.
Her first kiss is with Poison Ivy, and in the DC Bombshells universe, she is dating Lois Lane, so I am saying she counts. Supergirl I relate to just because she's awkward. She has a hard time understanding, like, not necessarily understanding social cues, but she, in general, has kind of an anxious demeanor where she doesn't want to make anyone upset. She's, you know, wants to make everybody happy. And it's like, and I've also been compared to her by my friends, so I feel more able to say this without saying like, oh yeah, I'm one of the strongest characters for funsies. It's like that's not why I think I relate to her.
Mhm.
It's her mannerisms and her personality that really take it the cake.
Yeah, I can see
Like
that.
I find myself relating to her, especially with her story, which has a lot of themes of grief.
Oh.
Because I have my own subset of trauma, amongst other things.
One enemy remaining.
So, you know, with that into mind, I find myself relating just because of those, because grief, hyperfixation tendencies, wanting to
Mhm.
basically be a puppy more or less, when it comes to, you know, trying to get people to understand and trying to get people safe and protected, that type of thing.
I feel like for me, someone I really would relate to in media would have to be Stevani.
Focusing. Try again. Neutralize.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Spike spotted A.
Alright. I feel like Stevani is someone I really relate to simply because of in Steven Universe there's someone who was like kind of made almost on a whim, you know? Something that not necessarily I'm gonna say that I relate to, but it feels something I can I'm gonna say relate to. It feels like someone I can, you know, get into and see that whole
Yeah.
Oh, like they are who they are not because of, you know, anyone else. Shit.
Oh shit.
Mother
Here we go again.
Wicking Pucko.
What he said. Neon. Got me. Nice.
Kill confirmed.
One enemy remaining.
One more.
Aw. Jeez.
If you can pull it off, I'll applaud him. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Like, I'll take it. Like, people who can use an op, at least, iconic.
Last round in the
I will not deny that. No, I'm not one of them.
Hi, Raiders! Welcome in. Hello, hello.
Welcome.
Nico Whale has
Welcome,
rated the channel with 10 viewers.
Welcome in, Raiders. Charlie, can you please introduce our Raiders?
Thank you, Nico Whale, for rating the channel with 10 viewers. Welcome, Raiders. Your presence brings an adventurous spirit to the Cobb Arcade.
Hear them near me.
Let's make this ride an exciting journey, filled with gaming thrills, laughter, and shared experiences. Get ready for
Damn
a
it.
whale of a time in the arcade.
Neon being a bitch. Yeah, that's not that's gonna happen.
Oh my god. 3 Raiders! Welcome in! Hello, hello, Raiders! Welcome in! If you don't know who I am, my name is the Funky Yet Chunky Chewunky. I usually play FPS games like Overwatch 2, Apex Legends, Valorant, Fortnite, etc. I'm also partial to other games like Genshin Impact, Concurrent Kingdom, Cult of the Lamb, Dungeons and Dragons, etc. Welcome into the Cub Arcade for my Raiders and Raidies. If you need to do any sort of after stream care, please feel free to do so. I promise your community is in very good hands.
Maybe. You gonna just let this happen?
Am I
Guess so.
AFK?
Probably. Wobbly.
Switching sides.
Probably.
Match point.
Okay. We're doing well.
How was your stream, Reaper? How was your stream? I'm music in the background, but that's fine. Oh, how was your stream? Ooh, this is
Keep it up.
who has a coming out story did you find inspiring?
Show me a target.
Hold on 1 second.
Thank you. I love my little Pippi mob.
Pippi squeaky.
One
Ooh,
down. Reloading.
that one.
Sometimes it's 16 shots for 1 kill, but you get the idea.
Hush.
Oh, that's it. Love her. Gonna just in.
Planted.
Window, that makes sense. Yep.
One enemy remaining.
I'll crush it. You might be AFK again. I'd be surprised.
That is. Oh, she got the. Oh, she
She's got it.
missed.
Well, it's all good.
Attackers win.
They have more to offer.
Oh yeah.
Foolish of me.
Hells yeah. Pride coming out sir that I find inspiring. Not that this is kind of on a more random scale, but it is kind of one of them.
Mm.
So you know do you know the yes, we're gay, keep scrolling,
Uh huh.
guys? Or no, I'm mistaken. The kiss your homies goodnight guys.
Mm-hmm.
They legitimately got married, like they got engaged and everything.
Oh.
And I think it's adorable how something silly can actually like be love. I find that fun.
I love that.
And as far as like genuine, like actual coming out stories, honestly, my sister's coming out story is probably one of the more inspiring ones because my mom knew. My mom just knew. It's one of those things that sometimes your parents just kind of, there's no
Yeah.
guessing with it.
How dare you stinky me, you stinky blurb.
Stinky.
I've got all the time in the world.
I love that.
Because what ended up happening was my sister was 16 and she took my mom into the room and said, "Hey, I like girls." And then my mother, in all her glory, because I do love my mother, she's a sweetheart, and just goes, "Yeah, I know. Can I go eat food? Can I? Can we go back to dinner?
I love
I'm
that.
starving." And the best part too is my sister also, because I have 2 sisters. My other sister obviously already knew because, again, obviously.
Reload.
And my sister made a bet with one of our uncles, being like,
Hmm?
"I know why they're in there." And then the uncle just goes, "Oh, why are they in there? Amber's coming out." And he goes, "No way. Bet." She got $5 that day. It was a glorious occasion. Like it was just silly time, and it was it was like the 90s, so you know, silly stupidness, and it's inspiring to me in the sense of like I like laughter. I always have. And just knowing that something so serious doesn't need to be really just warms my heart.
That's really sweet.
I don't want things to be traumatic. I don't want to have someone like I never want someone to be angry at someone for coming out. My mother wasn't when I was. She was a little annoyed because I was trying to do it when she was on the phone because I picked the best times to come out, obviously. Like I'm on the fucking phone.
They're coming from back.
Player standing.
Crisis. Yeah, we got a little too split up there.
I'll kill that omen. I'll take his memories. I will remember.
Why is my audio crunchy? We have to.
Up.
Have to do.
Err.
Have to.
Maybe. Maybe Valorant's saying, "Hey, I don't want to be high res."
Well, I've been having to limit a lot of my my max FPS 60.
Yeah, I have a PC, and it's obviously getting to a point where it's showing its age a bit.
I think you ruined their conversation. They look like they were talking to each other.
That's funny. Smoke.
Bring them down. Enemy B.
Last player
Oh, the
standing.
Killjoy was still alive? I'm a dumbass.
It's okay. Damn it!
Aw.
Gosh, it's so close.
Ivy, nice try.
It's all good.
Pry open their minds.
Up
Find the
wagon.
weakness.
Once more with feeling.
One. Oh, let's go. Hey, okay.
Pocket we ball?
Oh, my coming out story was kind of weird. I met my boyfriend, told him he internet, then told his mom with my permission, and she doesn't care as long as her son is happy, then she's happy. That's sweet.
Yeah. I like my favorite coming out stories or any kind of it is just when they don't care.
Yeah.
When they don't really give a shit. In fact, make a joke of it. I think that's way fun.
Spike planted.
Just for the fact that it means their child is safe.
120. Mother fluffer. She's literally a pickle.
Omen kill.
No shit, Ray's already loading.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. He's cooking.
She.
Damn, it's like a defused.
Damn.
Give me a caps lock it, then nice try.
Last round before the switch.
Spend everything on this one.
Whoa!
Whale.
Who threw stuff at me? I was thinking of the whales, lo-fi.
Get thrown, idiot.
Welcome back, dumbass. Look at
Their mind can't hold forever.
look at the exclamation point puto in chat.
Focusing.
You love to see it.
My God, I didn't get out of it.
Round B.
There.
Breaking them. Got the spike.
Last player standing.
Show me a target. Breaking them. No charges.
Love you.
One enemy remaining.
Love
Ah,
you,
God.
Baba.
Oh my God, I
God
suck.
damn, that was so good.
It would have been very cool.
Switching sides.
Owie.
Match point.
This symphony is deaf. Don't worry. You get used to it.
Do you feel like LGBT inspiration in media has
Reloading.
changed?
In general, I like in everything, in whether it be media or otherwise, things change.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just a fact of life. I feel like we are definitely moving in a better direction with it, where it's like, I forget what show it's called, but there is a show that's an Australian show that depicts not only a queer couple, but one of them has autism, like they are autistic. And having that be shown and having, you know, queer POC relationships be shown, it shifted a lot for the better because that was not the norm
Yeah.
for a very long time. Like that was at best you were getting a gay man, a gay white cishet man.
The
Cis
gay
man,
white cis het stereotype.
like written by a straight person. Does this make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Now it feels like we're getting into
This is a
territory
very
of like,
slow
oh,
push,
these
holy
are
crap.
written by other queer folk. it doesn't seem
fuck?
one-sided in that way.
Give in.
They have to be nearby.
Reloading. Spike down A.
Fucking- That was so wild. They're pushing so slow.
Yeah.
That's weird.
30 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
If you could
She's
remake
back there
any movie with an LGBT twist,
to the left.
which one would it be and why?
Give me just a minute. Okay.
I whip every
Any-
shot.
Okay, so I like Star Trek.
Oh, okay.
I like Star Trek quite a bit. The new original movies with Chris Pine, I would make that gayer than a gay. Because I remember watching the second film, which was like Khan's film, and they did a cool role reversal from the original series. But it is legitimately, and I say this very, very adamantly, it is the gayest not gay movie I've ever seen in my life. And I just think that story could be wildly improved with like Kirk and Spock being gay in this essay. I write. Just because it has more of a, like, there's already more tension with it. You have somebody who feels very compassionately and very adamantly, and somebody who conceals every bit of his feelings because he's scared of it. He sees it as more human and therefore more likely to get hurt, more fragile. And so the bread, like the vibes are already there, like just biologically. To say it could go in a queer way would not be a stretch, you know? Like, that's not out of pocket.
Behind us.
Spike down.
Aya
B.
baya. That's correct.
Last player
Pass.
standing.
All good.
30 seconds left.
I like that. My go-to is Beauty and the Beast.
They're both at B.
Valid,
so you should be
valid.
able to Good try.
Oh, I
Attackers
literally did
win.
nothing this game. Nothing this game.
Happens to the
God.
best of us.
Oh my god.
Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off.
Yeah.
Get that excess negative energy out. But yeah, there's a few I could probably like remake gayer personally.
Yeah.
But like Star Trek is definitely one of the ones that I can automatically think of because it would just the vibes already are in place. Like it would just be one step further. Compared to anything they want to do, which is annoying, but whatever. I'm trying to think of anything else. Well, technically it's already confirmed, but for later. But Luca, I think would be adamantly improved from being gay.
If they were to say just it straight up, outright,
Like
this
no
is
one
a
would bat an
queer
eye. Like
movie.
it would be this. It'd be like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Exactly.
It already is an allegory for being different.
Match found.
Already there, so it makes sense.
It already makes sense. Like just say it.
You can't paint the picture more obviously.
Exactly. Like you can't say gay any more than you're gonna say gay.
Like, I don't mean to alarm you, but
Viper.
Viper was one of the first ones I played because in general, this is how my brain works. I'm not attracted to necessarily myself, or people who would act in any type of way that's usually myself, or because I can be cutesy wootsy, sure, but like in the terms of bedroom activities, shall we say?
Ooh.
So I would in general, I consider Viper
Thank
more
you,
in tune
drama.
with my my bedroom activities, so to speak, to dance around.
Ooh,
So it's less so
the
like I want her to be the Dami mommy. It's like, oh,
the
she's just
tango.
me, retextured. You see what I'm saying?
I got you. I see what you're doing. I smell what you're shitting. I got it. I got it.
I and I don't mean to like stop me if it gets a little too much, but
Oh, no, you're
I
good. Oh, hello,
I
hello,
find
Vasiga VT. Welcome to the Cup Arcade and the Bear Who Cares Chew. It's nice to meet you.
welcome. But in general, I find myself almost wildly fascinated with the psychology of intercourse, I suppose.
Ooh.
Because I think it's an interesting topic that not a lot of people want to explore because they're like, oh, but that's sex. And I'm like, but like, why sex though? Like, if
But
we get asked why, consider.
Consider. Hi,
Why?
Soju. Soju? Oh, do you know strawberry soju? It's strawberry soju. Ocean?
I don't think so. The name doesn't ring a bell, but hello.
They are cracked at Valorant. Cracked
cocaine?
Valorant gamer.
On Maine? Oh my god. Crazy. What's it like being hot and powerful? I
Right?
ask you.
Spike down B.
Oh, mother fluffing freaking. But hi, Vasa. Hi, Strawberry. How you doing? How are y'all? Love you, love you. They're planning B. Planning
Can I
B.
get past this area? Because they're being bitches.
No peeking.
Watch your eyes. Careful now.
Behind them.
Big Hero 6 is one I'd make gayer. I mean, if there was an ad that showed Baymax in the feminine care aisle, right?
Last player
Damn
standing.
Get it, girl.
They got time, they got time. Yeah.
All good.
It's one of those things that I hear that beeping, I start panicking.
No, homie, you're...
I mean, I guess if you weren't gonna make it in time, but alright.
No, he was. He had time, and he just let it go.
I don't think he thought he had time.
Oh, homie. No, you can tell by the beeps.
Yeah, I think he might have panicked. Or
I think
something.
he did. I think he panicked. That's all good. But that's a really good one, too. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I think he had time. I don't know. I thought those beeps indicated he had time. But, anyways, if you were a drag performer...
Oh, I thought about this.
What would your drag name?
As far as, okay, so I've had like genuine thoughts of being like a drag king before. And as far as naming goes, I don't know if I ever necessarily got that far. But one of the few ones that I saw that I felt would be really fun were
130 chamber.
How?
Last player standing.
I was gonna say, I was like, how the fuck did I kill someone? I was panicking.
That's funny.
One I saw that I thought would be really fun was Venus Envy as a playoff of Penis Envy.
I love that.
I also remember seeing one that was just for silly shits and giggles. Pulled pork.
Oh.
In general, I would think I'd probably do more if I were to be a drag king or queen, it would definitely be more fantasy elements. So probably something along those lines, like something, but I'd have to think on it more. But like a thought that comes up is like Twinkle Tear or something like that.
Are you fucking laugh?
Spike planted.
Oh!
Last player standing.
I can't believe that Omen is big brained. What the fuck?
That Omen.
Venus Envy is so good. That's true. Venus Envy is great.
Last round in the half.
Yeah, it's like one of the like I've thought about it. I haven't gotten as far as like for sure having a name, but Venus Envy is fun. I love the performance art of it. I love the dress up. I'm a theater kid. I don't know if you're aware. Kind of comes with the territory, I'm afraid. But I just love the costuming, and I love being an entertainer. I mean, what the fuck do you think of a VTuber, for fuck's sake?
A drag name I would choose would be something to do with my bird name. With Ace.
Ace of Spades.
I fucking knew it.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
Oh, this is gonna be a pickle.
They're all smoking.
Damn it.
Aw.
I got blinded and there was nowhere else to go.
It's all good.
Curse is spoiled again.
Switching sides. Match point.
What do we learn by fighting ourselves? Thinking out loud.
If you could be any character in a movie or book, who would you be?
Because there's a bunch of characters that I like for different reasons. Practically speaking, I'd probably want to be similar to Supergirl, where it's just bulletproof and not getting sick would be really nice. Personally, that's just my main thing. I've always loved magic, so if we're talking a magic character, probably Zatanna, who has like magician abilities and uses her voice to, like, you know, vocalize them. I like, in general, I like superheroes, so, like, they're just some of the biggest things I've resonated with over my life. I was raised on them with my sister, so I just like superheroes. So, Supergirl, Zatanna, potentially even Scarlet Witch, just because of the reality warping would be not a bad thing in my professional opinion. I want to have, like, it's not to say that I want to imprison anybody. I want to just have things work out a little bit on my side every now and again.
Hi,
Because her whole thing is not just, like, reality warping. It's, like, cosmic probability.
Yeah.
And because I'm a giant fucking geek, I know this shit. Where it's, like, basically, it's technically more in-depth than just telekinesis. She makes things do what they're not supposed to do. So the probability of something being lifted into the air that normally doesn't go in the air, she can manipulate that, roughly speaking, alongside the chaos magic shit, but that's a side note. Being able to make things work out in my favor, I personally think wouldn't hurt. Just a little bit sometimes.
Right.
Like,
oh, you want churro kisses? Okay, I'll give you a churro kiss. Okay, ready? Mwah. Mwah.
May I provide kisses?
You may have kisses.
Mwah! Get kissed, idiot.
Kiss, dummy.
Get kissed,
Hi,
idiot.
Rakino. Welcome to the Cup Arcade. I'm the Red Hook Guys too. It's nice to meet you. How you doing? GG's, I'm sorry I suck.
GG, sorry, I don't know what I'm doing, and that's fine.
I don't know what I was doing half the time.
I don't know anything, I just work here.
Thank you for the follow, Honors.
Oh, this is lovely. That's a possum.
Costco churro. Ooh. See,
I am lonely.
The churros from Costco were always hit or miss for me because it was either they were dry as shit or they were really good.
So basically you're playing a luck of the draw each time you got one.
Exactly.
Interesting.
What would your dream Pride Parade out?
Oh, shit. If we're going from Pride Parades, which are in hot-ass June, I'd want something a little bit more breathable, but I don't think I'd want something like a leotard, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Told you! Soju, you raid.
System
Hello.
says It's Strawberry Soju has
Get raided,
rated the
idiot.
channel with 8 viewers.
Thank you, Soju. How you doing? How was your stream?
Thank you, It's Strawberry Soju, for rating the channel with 8 viewers. Welcome, raiders. Your arrival adds a fruity fun vibe to the club arcade. Let's make this raid a refreshing and enjoyable experience, full of daily adventures, laughter, and shared camaraderie. Get
I was
ready
making
for
sure
a
you
very
were,
good time in the
Oh yeah,
arcade.
I was just waiting for Charlie to quit yapping to do my spiel. Oh, there he goes.
Okay.
Cause he goes
I don't
every single
have-
time there's like a raid or anything. He's like,
Yep.
welcome in, raiders. Hello, hello, hello. If you don't know who I am the funky, chunky, chew wonky. I usually play FPS games like Overwatch 2, Apex Legends, Valorant, Fortnite, etc. I'm also partial to other games like Genshin Impact, Kingdom, Kingdom, Cult of the Lamb, Dungeons and Dragons, and Pokemon. I'm also a pixel artist. I do pixel art emotes, sub badges, overlays, etc. If you've been on Soju's channel, I actually did their sub badges and some of their little emotes. Thank you so much, Soju, for the way with your appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Kara.
We're defending.
Friends. Anime is sick. I know. Have you ever seen Akiba Maid Wars Potion?
If it's the one is no wait, Dragon Maid or is it something else?
Something different.
Okay, no then, because I know some, but I haven't been as invested in anime stuff in a hot minute. But I want to get back into it. So I don't know that one off the top of my head, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm glad you guys like the Pokeball. I really like them.
Oh, I'll make sure to add that to my list though.
Oh yes. I think it's
Mm.
very.
So in terms of Pride outfit, I usually wear, in general, I wear what's comfortable. I've kind of described my style as IRL anyway, as kind of like a depressed, homeless goth person. That's kind of the vibe. In regards to how I want it to look, I have a lot of appreciation for dark academia, fairy K, pastel goth stuff. So I'd want something breezy, I want something light. So probably flare pants would be very fun.
Ah.
I like flare pants. I also quite enjoy...
One enemy remaining.
Diffusing. I hope.
Last player
Damn it.
standing.
I was able to aim at their head in time.
It's all good. It's all good.
Clutch.
But yeah, like flare pants, crop top. I'd want something to show off my belly a bit because, you know, I'd want that like extra confidence boost seeing other people with it as well. Yeah, probably just those two, roughly speaking. So, and probably a lot more color, just because it's Pride. You can't not wear color,
Exactly.
as well as in the heat, because black entraps heat, and it's not fun. There's your color lesson for the day. If you're wearing black, you get overheated more easily. It's a great look, but at what cost?
If you were getting an award for an LGBT accomplishment, what would it be and who would you thank for?
Sorry, Sage just murdered me. Realistically, just based on what I have the ability to do now and hopefully in the future, I would like to be awarded for, if we're talking like strictly streaming, having curating a LGBTQ plus safe space for all identities and genders and everything, like, because there are people within the community that are stupid and like to like drop the T or don't take into account that different cultures experience transness different. Like that's where you get some things like Two Spirit and of course BIPOC as well, where people don't want to be be nice to people of color despite being
Thank
gay, and
you.
a lot
Hi,
of
Penny.
things
How you doing?
and things we owe to a lot of queer people who were, you know, people of color, because the first Pride was a riot.
Mm-hmm.
So I would want to be awarded for, just in general, keeping a peaceful environment where no one had to feel like they shouldn't talk. Like they shouldn't talk about anything related to being themselves. Like a well-kept and beautiful community would be ideal in that regard. Anything else would be something like,
Last player
in terms of like the
standing.
movies I hope to create or whatever that looks like,
Hmm.
creating authentic storylines that feel authentic, for both queer people of color, because I am white. I am very white, and I want to curate stories that would obviously, I would ask writers to be a part of, like content writers who would be able to inform me and inform the story of, you know, what the implications of certain things are, etc., etc. Like somebody who takes a lot of care to see what the implications are being written,
One enemy remaining.
and then adjust the story if need be, if the story suffers from it. Like there is a level
Last
of, like,
round
you know,
before the switch.
tension that some of these stereotypes and stuff can have, and they have that place in it. But if it's just perpetuating them rather than highlighting them as a potential problem or being highlighted as bad, I want to be able to just, you know, tell a story with everyone feeling seen and everyone understanding, like having a new perspective.
Yeah.
Like I would
Hi,
want to be
Penny.
honored
How you
for
doing?
that.
Nice try. No, I know they were doing so well. I feel like that's very nice too. In the same sort of instance, except obviously this one is a question now. How do you? Oh, yeah, I don't want.
How do anyone?
How would you? You got to make a brand new.
One enemy remaining.
You get to make a brand new.
Switching.
Okay, and that just took me off guard.
I'm out of here. I belong here. We all belong.
All right, you got to make a brand new. You get to make a brand new LGBT holiday. What is it named, and how do you celebrate?
I can make a whole new gay holiday. It's a little bit of a joke, but also not. A shut the fuck up and listen day. I would want it to just be a day where people are not allowed to be mean to others, in the sense of, you can have healthy debates. Healthy debates are encouraged. But if you go out of line for making that into a non-healthy debate where you just yell at each other for no fucking reason, yeah, that's the shut the fuck up and listen. That's the
Spike down A.
Like, you're not allowed to just squander people's opinions just because you're angry about them.
Last player standing.
Curses.
Match point.
Please stay alive. I hate making new friends.
Yeah, what that? New energy now, eh? Enemy spotted. Knocking them.
Behind.
Too easy. 2 easy. 2 easy.
Damn it, you're by us.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
He teleported right when I was freaking fracking.
I agree.
Right when I was reloading.
I think that's the actual term, but frickin' frackin' works
The
just.
frickin' is actually how.
I mean, it's effective.
Exactly.
Spike planted. Gotta go.
Would you rather attend a massive pride parade in West Hollywood and or NYC, or a small and intimate one in your hometown?
See, there's benefits to
Defenders
both. Because in general, I get overstimulated in large crowds. However, the place I live in sucks.
That's a move.
So, in general, I would say I would go to the bigger one, for sure. But I wouldn't stay for the whole thing.
I can do that.
I would stay for an hour or 2, maybe 3 if we're lucky, and then go get dinner or something.
I feel that.
Because it would be cool to go to a big one just to say you also have been to one as well. So I think that's fun. Just to say you've been to one, like, because obviously those things are going to have more elaborate stuff. There's going to be actual parade floats, etc., etc. And that's just genuinely cool to see, like, in general. But I know my limits. I know when I'm like, there's too many people. I know when I've had enough. So I would have to have something there with me to like go like, hey, can we go to dinner now or whatever the hell. Whatever the hell that looks like, you know?
I like that. Would you rather have an unlimited wardrobe of fantastic, beautiful clothes, or would you rather play every instrument perfectly?
Instrument, it's a more practical skill.
Would you rather speak every language perfectly, or be able to travel anywhere in the world for free?
Oh. I would say travel anywhere in the world for free because it would be difficult, but I can learn languages. I can't get everywhere for free all the time because I know what the poor side of town looks like. I know it's not going to be consistent.
That's a mood.
It'd be much more beneficial to be able to get wherever I need to be for free.
That's a mood. Hello, Master Andrew. Welcome to the Club Arcade. Hi, Neon. You guys were.
You were fucking.
You were insane.
You were fucking on main. It was really powerful.
Yes, you were fucking. You were fucking in general.
You were fucking, perhaps?
Perhaps fucking you were?
Perhapsicle, perchance. Unclear.
I'll find you. Drop in a smoke.
Yeah, it's blue. Damn it. There's nowhere else I could hide in that moment. Curses.
I got the spike.
Oh, jeez.
How are you alive? Fear.
No peeking.
Run away!
I gotta get out of here. Oh, right there.
Spike planted.
Put down.
You're good.
Nice.
Careful.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Nice. Go.
fucking. You're fucking.
We're the fucking.
We are fucking actively.
Last player standing.
No peeking.
Nice.
Hot girl shit. Oh my god, that's that espresso. Let's go.
Espresso, me espresso.
I genuinely love that song.
No, it's so good.
It's so fun! And her newer one that she released, like, I think today or something, it's literally just going, hey, don't embarrass me. I find it so fun.
I haven't heard it one yet. I haven't heard that one yet, but it sounds good.
It's like, my ego is one thing, heartbreak is one thing, my ego is another. Don't embarrass me, motherfucker.
That's funny.
And honestly, iconic. We cannot deny. We cannot deny. Iconic.
No peeking.
I love when music and stuff is fun. Why is nothing fun anymore?
They're right there.
Behind.
Making cover.
Oop.
Enemy spotted.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
Up, a heaven. Lord above. I imagine they're gonna go up east or down east or whatever the fuck. I can't talk. Oh yeah, no. Omen was like, hello?
My ult is ready. That Reyna is not as fearless as she appears.
Just haters. That's not that knee espresso. This is bullshit. I think I'm funny.
Oh, do you want to play a game called Guess That?
Oh, hit me.
All right. What is a gaydar?
Gaydar is when you, it's basically how do I describe a gaydar? It's a radar that only gay people have to spot other gay people, roughly speaking.
That.
That's always how I understood the damn thing.
Have one of these. Found one. Enemy mid. Here.
Oh.
74 gecko. Flank.
The hunt begins.
Planted.
Damn it, behind as well.
Last player standing.
Like I never
Last player.
Oh, you
Well,
fucking.
Well, I think you left that time. You hate to say it. That was a hate crime during Pride Month. SMH.
What is? Oh, hi, Cowbell. Hi. How are you doing?
Last round in the half.
Buy what you need.
I'm not doing very good. Ooh.
That's okay. You know what? That's okay. You wanna know what?
What are you on for? Oh, that's not you.
I'm
That's
over
not
here.
you. Where are you? Answer.
I might.
I can't say it.
might...
Ah! Ah!
It's
Ah!
She's gone blind.
Oh, hello. I found you.
Listen, if we make someone's life worse, I say that's good. That's how I've lived Pride all this time. Oh, you hate me because I like girls? Oh, that's unfortunate for you. I like to be a girl kisser sometimes. That makes you upset. I'm so happy that it does.
You know what a beard is?
Motherfucking
Motherfucking creepy!
Hold that. Hold that. Hold that.
Alright, they don't have sight.
Precious. They just got out of it.
Spike down.
A beard is when you use somebody, another gay person usually. Usually it's a lesbian who will use this.
Your duty is not
where they use another queer person or a platonic person to act straight with them. To pretend that they are a straight couple.
Switching sides.
Yes. You hate me because I decided my gender is not your normal? Good.
Excellent.
I
I want you to hate
them
me.
to.
Listen,
I
you're like
know,
these
RIP,
people
I
are
swear,
like
RIP.
so obsessed with us. Like, oh my god, it's like I'm sorry, I don't want to fuck you in particular.
It's like you
Damn,
have
something. It
a
just sounds like
big
jealousy, personally.
lesbian crush on me.
Y'all motherfuckers are so obsessed with me. That's not straight behavior. I hate to break it to you.
Honestly.
It's not very straight of you to be obsessed with what I do in my bedroom activities. Personally, I gotta say.
Very accurate, Chu. Sorry, you don't love yourself, so you have to hate on me for loving wise.
drop in a smoke.
Enemy and attacker spawn. Curses.
Last player standing.
Oh, damn. They said I
That
don't
is-
need that. I got that thing on me.
I got that thing on me.
Got that thing on me.
Match point.
What will it be this time? Have any patterns emerged yet?
You know what an otter is?
Ooh. I actually don't know that one.
You know what a twink is?
I know what twink is. A usually lean-framed, masculine individual.
No peeking.
Usually a gay man. Just in general, it's a lean, lanky frame. Not necessarily doesn't mean that they are gay or only into men or submissive by nature, but they tend to be associated with those.
Spike planted.
They're blind with fear. Healing. Omen killed.
Reloading. Bring them down.
It's very interesting that you say masculine, because a lot of people don't consider twinks
One
masculine.
enemy remaining.
Well, in general, I'm mostly meaning they are usually men. Usually they are cis men. They're not necessarily masculine. I mostly consider, when I consider twink, I usually consider just the frame.
Yeah.
Because it's lanky, slim frame. That's usually what that means. Skinny, etc., etc. When it becomes to like how they dress, that's slightly different. That's where you get into territory of like femboy, or if it's something different, androgynous. You can be a twink and not be a femboy. Is usually how I see it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Because I know plenty of twinks who dress more masculine, but they're still twinks.
Exactly. So an otter is basically a hairy twink.
Ah, I see. That makes sense.
Thank you for the clap. Hi, Indy. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Indy at 7? Oh, hell no. I mean, honestly, I wish. It's kind of hot as shit.
7 degrees Celsius?
Or Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. Because if it was Fahrenheit, I could fuck with that.
There's multiple there. Fucking.
Gotcha. On my pee-pee.
Bring them down. Drop in a smoke.
Spike planted.
We'll catch them.
You know what a bear is?
It's you! A large, hairy man. More than often tends to be gay. Or at least dabble in kissing boys.
Last player standing.
120 Omen.
I'm not gonna get this, that's for sure. Very not slay.
Oh, nice
can't
try, Potion!
Attackers win.
I can't slay under these conditions!
Oh, we gotta play the game. I love playing this game. So I call this game VTuber or Flesh Tuber. What do we think, chat? Do you think the enemy sage was a VTuber or a Flesh Tuber?
Hold on. Let me politely look here. The enemy sage?
Enemy sage, VTuber, Flesh Tuber, and the action is they're actually a cat.
Secret third option? I'm gonna go with Flesh Cat specifically.
Hi. That's so funny. Oh, what are you doing?
I was gonna say, like, they're probably secret third option was the Flesh Cat.
Yes, yeah. Secret third option was a Flesh cat. Yes.
As opposed to a tuber cat.
Exactly.
Cat tuber.
Cat tuber. Cat tuber. Tuber
Tuber.
flesh. Tuber flesh. Cabinet scavern. There they are!
Hello! We were just hypothesizing what you were.
Yes, we were just hypothesizing whether you were a fellow VTuber or a facecam streamer, and you were neither. You were a cat.
You were a secret third option.
Secret third option.
The three genders.
The three genders. VTuber, Flesh Tuber, or cat.
Or cat. Pick. You know what? I'm feeling quirky. I want to try Reina.
Alright.
Actually, I don't know. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try it. I've never played her, but we'll try it.
Not there being an 81% chance of rain today. Ooh, that sounds nice. Oh, that's your cat. Low key. Oh, they're so cute.
Please inform them I love them.
We love kittens. Ocean likes.
What?
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 I didn't say it. Actually.
Me when I lie.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Me when I lie.
I don't know what are we talking about? We're playing Valorant, right? This is Valorant.
Last I checked, I could be wrong.
Yeah. I can't inform, but he knows. Oh,
baby.
Bye. Do you want to do this one as the last one of Valorant, and then we can
that's what I was about to suggest too myself. Like, have this be last.
I just finished my Valorant dailies.
Sure. I'm finished for today.
I'm quite finished for today.
I'm feeling bad about my life. So,
if the men find out we can shapeshift,
they're going to
the
tell
church.
Men love pterodactyls.
Men love pterodactyls. I am Rihanna.
I love that video. It's iconic. You can't deny iconic.
Iconic?
You know what my favorite gay icon is her. She's not a gay icon as far as I'm aware, but she's my gay icon.
This is my gay icon.
She's gay because I said so.
My gay icon is Elmo.
Valid. Elmo's fruity, I said, because I heard him. He told me.
That's a big word for Elmo.
My favorite thing Elmo has done in a hot minute that I checked was
Spike down.
It's like, you're doing fine, you're doing fine. It was Jimmy Fallon. He's like, I'm not really. He's just like me for real, for real.
Damn.
Oh my god, Yoros of sex?
Hey,
Yoros
hello?
of sex? Oh my god, attracted. They're gonna think they had a stroke, and I'm so happy about it. Oh, that's my favorite.
Okay, okay, it's your turn, Tova.
Oh my god, everyone's so hot. Oh my god.
Right here.
Yeah, yeah, bah. He caught me while I was reloading. I can't be hot. Everyone else is too hot.
Damn, she got me.
Hater.
Time to jump.
One enemy remaining. Spike down.
Oh, he's right
B.
there. Good.
No peeking.
No peeking.
Reloading.
I can't do.
This world hurt me. It's
Refreshing!
and I will kill to defend it.
That's what Clove said.
I know, it's just hearing you say it is really good.
Refreshing! That's how
Her
she says.
Irish-
That's how they say it.
Their Irish accent is not your forte, but that's okay. I forgive you. You're gonna just move over
No
here. Not peeking.
No peeking. Refreshing.
Still in sight. There.
No peeking.
No peeking.
They're at the other side. You got me there a little bit.
Spike planted.
It's okay. I got it back.
Oh, you have an amazing fact. What is it, Indy?
Hit us.
You're secretly a millionaire, and you want to bless me with all of your money. Oh my
You are
gosh.
now a sugar zaddy.
You are, in fact, my sugar's mama. Sugar they them. Sugar's
Sugar's mother.
Sugar mother. Mother Slade. Boots.
Slade, boots down, Houston. I am deceased.
Slade, Houston, I am deceased. Mother, Huntington, rifle, buffet.
Communism.
Oh, fuck.
Right after.
Oh.
Just so
Amazing
you go-
fact. You slay? Oh,
Last
thank you. Oh,
round
I'm
before
so
the switch.
shit. Oh. I'm just gonna play.
You slay to me.
Refreshing.
You slay to me.
Dropping smokes.
Standing ahead.
Someday. But there's nothing off this there.
Got 39 on both of them.
Silence. My ult is ready.
I've got your trail.
Am the hunter.
Nice.
Spike
Oh,
down
shit.
B.
Shit.
Average.
Would have been real
Arena
cool.
is still belong.
Yep.
Time to jump.
Last player standing.
Hot.
It's a pee-pee!
Like, hold on!
The hunt begins. Portal closed. Cutting through.
30 seconds left.
They have to switch to right?
Spike planted.
Yeah. Right? I do love pretty weapon. I'm a sucker.
Pretty women.
The first to admit it. I think they're just gonna let them. No. Yeah. That'll do it.
That'll do.
Switching sides.
That'll do it.
That'll
hate to
do,
see
don't they? That'll do.
That'll do. I'll play it.
That'll do, Tunic. That'll do. All your guesses were right for the person. Oh?
You want that one? We can.
Yeah, Spike. You're telling us where to go.
I know. I was just figuring out what you wanted to do.
I'll take it for the jewel carrying, dude. Oh, the enemy sage, right? All of the guesses were correct.
Every single one.
VTuber, FlashTuber, cat.
Doesn't really have anything until I can shoot people. Yeah. Alright, cool.
We're gonna flashing!
Last player
Damn it.
standing. Spike down B.
Shit, I didn't see them pop out. Which I should have. I should have expected that. Blech. Silly me!
No peeking.
Not peeking.
Hi, Moon. How's it going? Not doing best. Oh, I keep reloading! Like I'm in
Yeah,
freaking
it's
Apex! Oh my god.
I do it too. It's the Overwatch effect for me. I do the same. Shake it off. It's all good. I've been to the best of us. Okay, we go this way. You're not getting waterboarded. Calm down. Who's waterboarded the bear?
It's 2 a.m. so I have to sleep, but all the Moon, go to sleep. Don't come in here. Go to sleep.
Good night.
Night night. Love you. Love you, mean
Have a
it.
good evening.
Drop in a smoke.
Still in sight.
Revealing area. There they are.
Drop in a smoke. Here, catch. Spike planted.
For you.
The fucking Ares is
Last
insane.
player standing.
I do like Reina, I think. I just need to get used to her, I think.
Drop in a smoke. My
Match
ult
point.
is ready. Time to stock back up.
Mid to
Got you,
B,
got you.
mid to B.
Mitsubishi, obviously.
Mitsubishi.
That's all I offer in these trying times.
The hunt begins.
No peeking.
Still in sight.
Decoy.
For you.
Right there.
Spike
Like I
down mid.
never left.
Gecko's gone.
Shit, the second I learn around. The second I turn
Last
around.
player standing.
Oh my god. I'm doing. Oh,
It's okay.
poo.
Poo poo. Stinky poo poo. It's
Stinky
okay.
poopy.
Ace.
It's all good.
this-
It's all
Defenders win.
It's all good. We can be a stinky in Overwatch now. Consider. Believe it or not, the Valo is the game I want to get good at, but I'm not the best at right now, and that's
That's all right.
perfectly fine. But Overwatch I've been playing since that 2016, so I know what I'm doing, roughly speaking, in there.
Same.
Roughly speaking.
Same. We can go ahead and category.
What's category?
Category. Ooh, stinkied me. How am I still stinky?
I didn't know how to tell you. But you're pretty rank right now.
I was so stinky. That's why I was stinky.
You just really rank God. Just absolutely.
Right. You know
feral.
what the term rainbow washing?
Yes, it's when corporations during Pride go ham on these like rainbow stuff and, you know, extort the joy out of it. It's when they up it in price and basically make the like, hi gay, you exist again, and then the soon as June ends, they don't exist anymore.
Exactly. Good job. Oh, here's my gamer tag, by the way.
Oh, I just had to let me get into Overwatch.
Overwatch. Get into Overwatch. Overwatch.
I'm trying.
Honey, she's getting into Overwatch. Sojourn. No, not Potion. Sojourn. They're in Overwatch.
Me and Overwatch is just a fucking cryptid in the corner that just won't die. Like, I don't know how I'm here any more than you do.
All right, LGBT pop quiz.
Yippee.
When were the Stonewall riots?
Oh, fuck. I don't know the exact day.
What year?
I wanna say 1966?
1969.
Damn it, I was just a little off.
You were very
Curses.
close. June 28th, 1969.
That's what it was, okay.
Who is Marsha P.
She's the one who threw the first brick.
So in layman's terms, yeah, so to speak.
Yeah, in layman's terms, but she is a trans woman, a person of color who was involved in the Stonewall riots, and she set a lot of she set the standard for, like, you know, we won't be taking any more shit from anybody for us enjoying our livelihoods, and she helped pave the way for Pride as it is today. Here we are.
What are some setbacks and progress that you think about when it comes to LGBT rights at the moment?
To go off of setbacks first, currently, well, okay, this is a two-part. A setback is specifically has a lot to do with older people in power that are trying to get their last ditch of control because they realize they're gonna die soon. So they're doing all these anti-LGBT stuff for bullshit. So, like, Tennessee banning drag shows in public and so on and so forth. Florida also banning drag shows and such.
Alright.
And specifically, the thing that comes up is what are we doing?
Warm up.
Never mind.
Just kidding.
What warm up?
What warm up? We need no warm up. We are winners. Ooh, I'm gonna be sexy, hunky daddy.
Mauga, who flirts with Mersey, by the way.
Oh, he flirts with everyone.
I wish he would flirt with me. Just like me, for real. But a setback is, you know, older people in power getting those last little nods in, and specifically with Florida, they ended up doing a thing that was stupid, basically where gender affirming care, which can be as simple as, you know, going to a therapist saying, hey, I might be trans, which it could be just as simple as that, being more or less deemed as abuse, and even if the household is accepting, the child could get taken away. Recently, that has been overruled, so it was deemed unconstitutional. So for people who are younger, it'll take some time to wheedle out and drift out because obviously people are still like that's just how it works. Unfortunately, it doesn't immediately take effect, especially in all areas of the state. And it'll probably be, you know, fought over again in a bigger court. But for right now, it's looking like we have won in the sense of we have the ability to get people who need HRT and then some their care even at a younger age. Which is very helpful because some people forget that hormone blockers are reversible. Like, they're just blocking it. You can take it and then go through normal puberty. It's fine. And then stuff. And like, and people are so scared of like these children quote unquote making a mistake that they can't reverse. First of all, you can reverse it. It's just a little expensive. But it's also not your choice. Let them make a mistake if they're going to. Because guess what? It's their life, not yours. So even if it's quote-unquote a mistake to you, it's still something worth exploring to them. And if you can afford it and stuff, I see realistically no reason you don't want to have your child explore their identity at least. Maybe not necessarily go through a whole transition, but you know, maybe start on like, you know, hormone blockers or something along those lines. Because I do agree that like if some people are too young, in the sense of like they can't be getting a surgery just yet, that's fine. Like I can understand like maybe we don't want anyone to go through a surgery just yet or go on any heavy hormone replacement therapy. But like do some temporary stuff that is allowing them to explore it in both ways.
Exactly.
So that's a very big, you know, like triumph as well in recent memory, like just sort of happened. And I wish there was more of that. I do think we're stepping closer and closer to the right direction. Just gotta win the little fight so we can win the big one as well.
I feel like we were doing so well.
Yeah.
For so long.
Like 2015 was a monumental year.
Oh yeah.
For us. And I think a lot of the setbacks come from people who were scared. Like, I don't want to say it was all Trump, because on some level, yes, but no. Because the people who did vote for him were people who were terrified of change. And I'm not saying Hillary was great either, but I'm just more the case. They're all fucking lucky. Like, I hate all of them. Don't get twisted. I'm very much anarchist if we get down to the nitty gritty, but you get the idea.
I feel that.
Yeah, like just burn down. But when you take into account that like all of these older people were kind of realizing they're going to pass away soon, like they won't be able, they're going to leave the earth, whether it's sooner rather than later, and that scared them. I think it scared a lot of these people into panicking. So that's why you see all these people, older general people, like voting for Trump, because they convinced themselves, and a few young people too, that it was somehow the lesser of two evils. When in reality, that's what every single politician has done. This is what she has done is not out of pocket for a politician, as sad as that is. Like, I'm not saying she's a good person, it's just not out of pocket for any politician. And the fact is, they're trying to convince, because he's a convicted felon now, like, legitimately. And the fact is, he can still run, which is genuinely appalling. Because it's like, what do you mean a convicted felon can still run for presidency? That doesn't make no sense.
Exactly.
Like, convicted felons who've been to jail and have gotten out can't vote still. How does it make sense for one to be president? You see what I'm saying? So, like, I do genuinely believe that these old fuckers are just like, this is the one thing we can control, and because he agreed with them. He was obnoxious and agreed with them loudly. So that's when you get all these people up in arms saying what they really thought, because now they're grasping at straws to get the one sense of control they could realistically have, right? Like, that's where the psychology of it kind of comes in. And I think, like, not only that, it emboldened people who were younger and
What a waste. What a big waste of the old. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. What a waste of your conversation. No, you're fine. But I do think that, like, with that as well, it emboldened people who did think these things but didn't do anything about it. It emboldened people to do something, like, similar, if that makes sense. it emboldened people who thought of it mildly as something they could actually do forever. And I mean younger people, but not so young that it's like in their 60s or 70s. I'm talking like people who are, you know, mothers and fathers first, like 40s, 30s, who were taught by the same people. And it's fuck you up. And it's fuck you up. But I do think we're getting into a position where the young outweigh the old and weak-minded.
And we're gonna try and, you know, get a little bit more past it. I feel like at the same, one of the major issues though is that these old-minded individuals are passing their, not even knowledge, I wouldn't even call it, but they're passing this, you know, knowledge or whatever you want to call it to the younger generation.
Oh yeah. Like, the people they're immediately going to pass it on to is people that, like, kind of agree with them still. So that's why you see, like, people who are in their 30s and 40s just having their own kids or having their second or third kid acting similarly.
Exactly.
Because that's what they were taught by, as opposed to somebody who was taught. And that's not to say that all old folk are weak-minded. It's just when you got into the people who are desperate for control in ways that would, like, include that it doesn't make any changes. There's no drastic changes anymore. And because they know that with the old world is going to die with them. So they're trying to, you know, infect it further and make it as better, and make it in their image when they leave it.
Oh no!
We didn't push far enough.
We will have peace at any cost.
I will chase you down, bitch. I don't give a shit. But yeah.
Oh my
Just,
god.
I think we're getting to where we can finally say the old world is dying out. We just gotta keep fighting for it to die out. Because the faster that happens, the better I think better off we'll be. Because there'll be more open-minded individuals, more people willing to be empathetic, because that's something older generations just weren't taught, or taught to deny themselves in a lot of ways, which sucks for obvious reasons. Keep you alive is difficult.
I was not tired because of the queen. It's okay.
Yep.
But thinking about, how do you think the experience of LGBT people who... Oh wait, that's the list.
A mild inconvenience.
Okay. I am just here to ramble and answer, possibly.
Given the origin of Pride being a riot, do you feel as if modern celebrations can kind of can almost minimize Pride's
It's a little hater. Yeah, they were taking too much damage and I couldn't get to you in time.
No, it's okay. Was Mercy on me too, or was that?
She was, but she was not getting close to you at all.
But given that the origin of Pride is a riot, do you feel like modern day celebrations almost diminish it, or do you feel like they empower it?
I would argue it's more on the side of diminishing how important that part of it is. Because, well, not to say it does it all the time, but there is something to be said about, like, I don't think every Pride should be quote unquote a riot. I don't think it should be, you know, where people are fighting and trying. That
Well,
type
no,
of
I'm
situation.
saying
Like, I
that
don't
because
think
the
that-
first Pride was a riot, do you feel like modern day celebrations is just your parades? Do you feel like that diminishes anything?
I don't think the parades themselves diminish anything. I think it's the. How do I word this? I feel like there is not enough emphasis. I feel like it's finally starting to have a bit more emphasis where it's like this took place in this was because of people sacrificing. Whereas you see like things like fucking Memorial Day or whatever, you see a lot of, you know, like solemnness, and I don't think Pride should be solemn, but I do think there should be some level of a memorial kind of like a memorial like point in it, like to celebrate the lives of the people who've pushed it this far. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Like,
yeah. Well, I think that was the sort of like the overall question I was wanting to get to was kind of like, do you think that is that do you feel that we should have another variant, something else, in order to help us celebrate even further, or do you feel like Pride parades do enough?
I feel like there definitely should be something a little bit more than just the Pride parades and the little like drinking and like clubbing events. Like those definitely have their place. I don't think they should go anywhere.
Yeah.
But I do think there should be a level of like, and it's hard to make this sound happy, so I understand why they don't do it necessarily, because no one likes to think about people who are gone. No one likes to think about people who have done so much during a quote-unquote happy time. But I do feel like there has to be some kind of celebration of lives in specific that have made it go as far as it has. Like right next to the party, there's like a little museum of, you know, past prides and et cetera, and past historic pride events. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there should be more of that, because without that, I feel like people tend to get in their own head of, oh, it's just drinking time, or oh, it's just time to have alcohol with friends for a bit, which, yes, and. You know what I mean? I just want more emphasis on the people.
Well,
that...
I don't know if you knew this too, but today is actually the 8th anniversary of the Florida Pulse Massacre.
Yes! Yeah, I saw that as well. And I am glad that there are people, you know, actually putting emphasis on that. Like, this is, like, putting emphasis on the fact that we've lost people due to people's ignorance and bigotry. And it's not to say that we can't be happy, like, at all, because I feel like people will tend to get up in their own head about that, being like, oh, can we just not be happy during Pride? No. I want people to remember where it started so we can grow further. That's what I truly want, because if we can't, and the old saying of, like, if we can't read our history, if we can't remember our history, we are doomed to repeat it. That's just how it works. And there will always be ignorance. I fully believe it. There will always be ignorance in this world. That's how human nature works, because we all fear what we don't quite understand. The basic human problems come from the fact of, wait, you're not me. Fuck you. Like, that's genuinely, like... But if we don't at least try to understand half of why things have happened, we'll never understand it, and we'll never fix it. We'll never get to a point
that goes, the books on the history shelf, and then those repeat themselves.
Yeah, it's a song, I think, and I just want more ability for people to understand that, like, yes, there is a level of history repeating itself. That I 100% believe that. But how we act and how we, you know, become and understand things now is different than it was before. Why can't we, you know, have emphasis on that? Like, we don't want to repeat the bad stuff that other people have done. Like, I just desperately want people to celebrate the history that we have and have fun with it, and genuinely, like, feel proud that they can live and succeed in their bodies as of right now, depending on wherever that is and what that looks like, etc. But I don't want people to forget where that comes from either. Like, remember Pulse. Always remember Pulse and things like that. Like, it's not even just a gun thing. It's a person hurting others because they were hurting, because they couldn't fathom people being happy. Because they weren't. Roughly speaking, that's what it was. And I think, with a little bit of history, we could get a little better in this essay. Not to just keep harping myself, but basically that. And I also have like a special connection with Pulse specifically. My sister almost went out that night.
What experience do you possibly bring to this mission?
Last week, my friends and I sank a Hashimoto party boat.
So I have a more of a deep understanding of the emphasis that should have, I suppose would be the most accurate.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Alright, my mom called me.
You're okay, you're okay.
Let's do it again.
Well, what do you think about the intersectionality of the LGBT community? Look at that. Oh, bitch! Get your fat horse ass over here.
Bitch!
You think I'm scared of you, Anna? You think I'm scared of you, ho?
In this economy, please. As far as intersectionality goes, like, can you describe further what you mean specifically? Like,
yeah, like the differences in being LGBT with being, you know, BIPOC, the differences in being LGBT with being, you know, disabled, the difference with being LGBT with being someone who doesn't identify with your birth gender.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was clear. I feel like, again, I can't say we haven't gotten better, because we have. That is not a lie. Like, to say that is not correct would be wrong, but to say there is more discourse regarding it, that's also true. People are afraid of what they don't understand, so more changes mean more people, quote-unquote, afraid. Ah, that's a woman.
That's a woman!
I got the woman. I killed her.
Kill the woman.
Ew!
Kill John Lennon. I'm not on his bed, butter.
Okay.
But no, I do feel we are better. There's still definitely room for improvement. That's not a lie. Because I still see biphobia and panphobia all the time. I still see it. And it's pathetic. And I think we really, like, our own issues aside, whether we believe in certain identities being for sure things or if they're just other things, whatever. I feel like that is secondary. Oh no. But I feel like that is secondary to what we should be focusing on, which is the common enemy of people being just in general homophobic.
Still not dead.
People trying to take our rights away. Like, people... Like, I feel like there's bigger fish to fry than to discover the nuances of what bisexuality is. Or the nuances of panthophoby, or transgenderness, or gender fluidness, or anything like that. And I wish people understood that more. Like, and this is not me saying I condone any biphobia in the meantime either. As somebody who is pansexual, I am aware plentifully of all the bullshit that people try to sprout because they're a-holes. And because pansexuality doesn't just mean I want to fuck whoever and whenever I want. It doesn't mean that I'm confused or just gay for now or straight for now. It doesn't mean any of that, because that's what people sprout, and it's hilarious. Because, like, do you not realize how dumb you sound? It's like, how do you not realize what you're saying? It's like a borderline a joke what they are trying to say. If they thought about it critically.
How did we lose that fight? Oh no.
We try our best.
That was embarrassing.
Regardless.
Yeah, I feel like that's very
Now we're
good wording, good wording. I'm supposed to be doing a Oh, I knew my tune.
Okay, time to switch. I did pretty good as Widow. Time to try again with a character I'm arguably better at.
Dragon becomes me. Let's make a scene.
There's a mage. It's okay. Check it out. Check it out.
But yeah, with that, do you think
And what?
that
They sent you to intimidate me?
actually I'm gonna chill on your these questions because I know some of them can get very, very, topical. But moving to some questions
is an interesting
more about
discussion, for
yourself.
sure.
If you could write a letter to your younger self, what would you say?
In general, I would say take your time. The world's not running that fast. You have all the time in the world to figure out who you are. You don't need to panic and think you're running out of time. You're 13, relax. Another thing I would say would be specifically that things are gonna work out and things aren't going to work out, and that's okay. Things you never thought would happen have happened, and you're still at the end. You're still running. You're still working. You're still functioning. You're not. Nothing has broken you. Nothing is broken that you can't fix. That's what I would personally say.
Time to get serious.
And whatever that fixing looks like is gonna be different than you initially think, because people come and go, and sometimes you just have to let them go. But that's also fixing it in a way. No.
There's been people around me and I can survive.
Perhaps.
Oh no, because I used my
Damn it. That Yulari is being the massive dick.
Yeah, Yachty is the only thing that's really keeping that
Holding
team
them together.
together.
Yeah.
Again, till I say it's over.
That ginger protects you.
Now we're talking.
My gift to you. Right by you. Thank you.
Ah, yeah, bye. Oh, he fucked it up. He fucked up his push. Problem is, a lot of us are dead. Yep, that'll do it.
I need that Ash deck. You think you can go after her?
I can try.
Not bad.
I'll put my best foot forward.
I do. What are your hopes and aspirations for the future of LGBT rights in it?
Ideally, I would love for people to have the ability to just to live and do what they want with the best way to make them happy with their bodies. I want people to get sorry, dog barks drinking me. I want people
in there and died. Oh fuck, he died. He died.
No! He's apologizing. But my hope is that people can live comfortably and live happily. Like, obviously I'm not deluded enough to think that, conflict and bullshit and stuff like that is gonna suddenly go away. That's just not how it works. But I want people, on average, to be able to live the way they want, how they want. And look at you! Like, I just want people to be able to live happily. That's all I really care about. Speed for ride.
Speed for ride. How do you envision the LGBT community evolving within the next decade?
Ooh, that's an interesting one.
Can I talk to these questions myself?
You're so talented.
I'm so talented.
I hope for better. I do think on some level it's because I do think on some level it might get a little bit worse before it gets better. Whether that means in who's taking our rights this week or who's causing a big stink and infighting, etc., etc. I hope for less of that. I'm not hoping for anything bad to happen. But I do think shit things happen to all the time.
Yeah.
That's just how it works. And I do think on some level there's going to be a bit of shit before things can truly get better again. Whether that means for right now, whether that means it's going to be tomorrow or soon, maybe not until the far future. But I do think when that shitty challenge occurs, like especially shitty challenge occurs, I think that we humans are very funny. We form attachments in the face of adversity all the time. And you'd think we know how to stop, but we don't. We are just human. And I think an adversity, not to say I want like a full-on or I'm expecting a full-on war on people of trans and people of like whatever. But I do think there is going to be something that kind of makes everybody wake up a little bit, emboldens us on the other end of it instead of the other way around. Emboldens us to see things objectively and see things as they are and really take things into our own hands. I genuinely think that's because we humans are funny like that. We always bounce back in a funny way. You said ooh and they left the game.
I did.
We weeded out the weak.
Weed them out. Weed them out.
Weed out the weak. Do you like this game mode out of curiosity?
I like it when
Thank goodness.
I like it when
Because I hate this game mode. It's way too long. And I feel like most people agree on that front, luckily. Because I genuinely don't like it. I would have preferred something my friend Alnis mentioned would be having 2 points active at the same time. That would have been cool.
Oh yeah, well, didn't they? Or what was that one for? The rush, that weird ass game point, where they showed us Oh damn!
I'd have to try to remember it.
I might have to switch a little. My Sigmund doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Oh hell yeah!
We love when they're bad. Gengu, you can't block suck. It's always funny when they try to deflect my sucking power. It's like, sir, I suck too good. I'm sorry.
I suck too good is crazy.
I suck the enemies off faster than you can do anything. I do the cooking, I do the cleaning, I do the sucking. We might be going a little too far in.
Go.
You're a little too greedy with it. I admire the chutzpah.
Love that. Sorry, Jelly Bear. Sorry, Jelly Bear. You just got jelly shit on.
You are now melted. Sorry. I'm just 2 feet off the ground.
Hi, Speed. GG's last name. I was senpai and played Rahim.
Rahim? Hello, hello.
Raheen, hi, GG's.
Charging through.
Okay, good. I got them off that thing. I distracted them enough for them to not go on that point.
Taking this point.
Let me pee on you. Ow. Well, that's how I heal, so you gotta make the...
Ready for the cage fight.
Oh, Echo didn't get there. Oh, as Sigma? I gotta switch up. No, I'll just switch.
How's it going?
We will crush them. Over there. Or something more. Coming.
Take the objective.
Someone was it.
No one escapes gravity.
No one escapes gravity.
Gravity.
Ah, critical what? Tacos de 13? Hold on, can I get taco de 13? Race tacos?
Praise? Tacos? Yeah. I used to get a kick out of a Mexican restaurant.
Wait, how? Oh, who the fuck is on point? Oh, who? They killed?
Yeah, they sure did.
That is crazy, but not.
No, wait.
A fox is
Bonkers.
twice
Homophobic,
in the same
even. In my
what is the
household,
most difficult situation or conversation to have about?
let me think. It's hard to do.
Protecting me. Targeting hostile.
You bitch!
Let the kitsune guide you.
The most difficult conversations I've had to sort of deal with, okay, so it's gonna be hard to a little explain, but I remember trying to come out to my aunt, who I respected at the time, but has since cut off, so to put it simply. So this conversation, I was trying to inch towards it, and I was very young, and so maybe I just didn't know better about her beliefs or whatever, but regardless, I was trying to inch to that, like, hey, I might be pan, or hey, I'm not exactly straight, so like that type of talk. Wasn't outright coming out, but I was getting there.
Why the fuck are you ulting when I just...
I didn't think they would find it. Hey, yeah. I'll do it. Haters.
The objective is being captured. Let's take it back. Let's shove it in their faces.
Duplication initiated.
There's no way, bestie. There's gonna be no way.
Why did
Yeah.
Why are you coming in? I'm right here.
Careful, we're outnumbered.
We're gonna be here one. But yeah, having that conversation, and it became.
Sojourn en route.
I won't go into too nitty-gritty details of that because it was kind of a rough conversation that was discussed. Mainly because just the way she acted, the way she was talking about it, and so on and so forth. It made it very apparent that I couldn't come out to her safely without her going off the handle. It was very apparent after a little bit of trying to inch. I was like, I can't come out to this person. And it was important to realize that, you know, as much as I respected her at the time, some people just aren't ready for that conversation no matter how much you love them, which sucks.
Energy protocols calibrated.
And while most of my close family is very accepting, like, it just became apparent that, like, not a lot of my extended family was, and it just unfortunately is what it is, but I do feel it was important to learn that, especially for me, because, you know, some people just aren't safe. And it sucks when it's people you care about, but unfortunately that's just how it falls, and you have to learn that and grow from that as best you can so you can keep functioning with the people that do love you.
But I completely agree. I totally understand. I
hate this map.
I hate this game mode. I hate this map. I hate this character. I love it. Hi Nettle, how you doing? What does pride mean to you?
Pride means feeling confident in your own skin, in general, whether it be with your sexuality, your identity, how you know, what your gender you feel is. Pride is feeling confident in just you. That is all it means to me. And happy and proud of yourself. Feeling proud of yourself with your identities and such. Someone's trying to ult. There is a Sigma team. No point.
Here's one.
I will end your bloodline, I don't give a shit. Alright, once more with feeling.
Once more with vigor!
With vim and vigor. Soldier, what are you doing here?
Anna? Anna?
What's up?
Anna. You are looking as lovely
Oh god!
as ever. Oh,
They all teamed up on my ass.
Oh.
I was trying to say like, oh, Soldier was fine, then everybody was fine. They blinked. I was like, oh, okay.
I'm dead, man. Let's regroup.
My journey continues. Fall back.
Leave me alone.
Everyone on me.
Group up here.
Enemy location. I've got you.
Activated.
There's a man.
Group up here.
Have you ever handled discrimination? Or seen it up close?
Over there.
Personally, I...
What the fuck?
Anyway,
so straight. That was fine. Hi Nero, how you doing?
For discrimination against myself, I in general have dressed very masculine my entire life, for the most part. Mostly because I am plus size, and that is especially when you're a kid, that's one of the few things that actually tend to fit on a younger feminine body, just how it is. And also they have the cooler pictures on them. And also they had the cooler pictures on them, but I digress.
Oh, they have pretty cool pictures on them.
Also, this one has Superman on it. This one has like some random sparkles. So I'm going to Superman. So thank you. But in general, I feel like I've been more discriminated against via my weight. I don't think people registered that it was like a trans thing that might be underlying in there, but rather a, you know, just wanting to make fun of the fat girl. And so the discrimination I faced was more weight-based, but there was parts of it like that they were denying me any femininity that I had. Like regardless of what I wore, they were denying. The most they did was call me she. Narcissus. I blame
Dylan CCSS.
Same.
Oh hey!
Oh look at you! Little minions. Hi.
This
but they were denying.
This also is gonna be my last one.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. That works for me as well.
Oh.
But I was just saying, like, yeah, the femininity I was denied. So that's where, like, again, like how I mentioned, it was the case of, was it dysphoria or what is it dysmorphia? Actually, plot twist, it's a secret third option, both.
Secret third option, both.
So, like, when you have people constantly saying that you'll never be a pretty girl, and then constantly going, like, am I even a girl? You see the kind of, like, the back and forth one can go through. And I've also seen discrimination of people up close. Like, people have genuinely, like, been gross to my sister in front of my face. I almost murdered people because of that one. But yeah. Pride is fickle, but it is a worthy venture.
How do you navigate staying true to your identity while maybe trying to manage societal expectations and norms?
I'm gonna be so real with you. I don't manage societal expectations and norms.
That's okay.
I genuinely, like... I mean, there will be times where I dress nice for example, things I should dress nice for. Like, for a job interview, I may put makeup on. I play with makeup because makeup is like, I see pretty colors. I genuinely enjoy makeup and stuff like that. I don't typically engage with. I don't consider myself quote unquote ladylike in any way. I don't see myself as one way or the other. A lot of times I see myself as somewhere in between the feminine and masculine. And as far as managing my identity, it flip-flops. Like I said, I'm gender fluid, so there are days where I feel more masculine, and I will explicitly wear things that I feel are more masculine in that moment. For example, sometimes I'll wear longer shorts, that are usually more like basketball shorts type of situation. If I'm feeling more masculine, it's a hot day. If I'm feeling more feminine, I wear something more akin to like short shorts, like booty shorts type of situation, if I'm feeling more feminine. And it really just depends on the day and the vibes I'm feeling. And if I'm feeling kind of in the middle, I kind of just wear a mix of both, where I have something that's like something I'm wearing, for example, I'm wearing short shorts right now, that's more feminine, but I'm also wearing a really long t-shirt. And that's arguably more masculine, etc., etc.
Which is definitely understandable.
And it's also hot as fuck here. Where do I just kind of wear whatever I feel at that moment feels right. So it's like, oh, I want to wear a tank top. That feels more feminine to me, and as well it shows more of my skin. So I'm like, okay, this is more feminine.
Why is Lucio just sitting there? Hello?
I don't know. That's a good question. Ooh, I'm gonna try to...
Ooh, no, I am too. Jesus.
Hey, come back. Hey, come back. Oh, just barely didn't get it.
The barrier cannot withstand much more.
I can get it. Take it early.
What awaits us beyond this place?
He tried. Yep.
Over there.
Hi,
Stronger
Weeb. How you
together.
doing?
Power. Barrier is splintering.
What role do you think mental health plays on the LGBT community's experience?
A vital role in it. Because, for example, you'll see a lot of, like, traditionally, like, white gay men having a more of a wonderful experience because they're surrounded by more, I feel like it's more accepting of a community that a lot of times if they're white and they're gay. That's generally what I see. Where they have an easier time finding their own spot in the community, whereas a lesbian, even if just a white lesbian, might find it even more difficult, especially when they have a lot more fetishization of their own sexuality. So I think having a good mental, like, support system and people showing you that you can live how you want to, not how a stereotype tells you, is completely vital, because that's what a lot of people, that's one of the reasons why a lot of people can't really come out. Especially when you have, like, societal expectations, where it's like, I know a lot of lesbians, it takes a lot, it doesn't take as much, from what I understand of it, it doesn't take much work to understand you like women. Like, that's not the hard part. It's the hard part is understanding that you don't like men. Because what a lot of expectations, especially in religious households, like I'm talking Catholic, Catholicism, Christianity, Mormonism, etc., there is an emphasis on being a mother and being a happy family, providing for your husband.
Nobody is fucking dying. Holy shit. I'm so
That is-
sorry. You're telling me a beautiful statement, and just while we're doing this, literally nobody on their team is
I will not let you die. That's why. But yeah, like basically where you take on this like concern, having that support system that doesn't put an emphasis on what you should be and what it should look like is so important. It's way more important than what people get credit for. Also, you were way too far ahead.
Come on, Lucio, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Over here.
Fall back, you silly ones. They're coming after me. Their respawn point is like right there.
The barrier appears. The barrier is weakened. The barrier is fallen.
Nice.
No! No, mercy!
They murdered me. I think we'll be okay.
Over here.
Come back.
Convene here. Burning brighter than a supernova.
Oh, they went shield trap.
by infinity.
Oh my god, we are. Okay. They went from dominating and now they're. What the fuck? Lucio!
Lucio, you just.
Barrier is splintering.
I was like, hello, hello. I'm like, girl, we are over here. Pay attention.
Over here. The barrier is weakened. Barrier is nearby.
Oh boy. Oh, Ashley.
Don't move.
Back up. Cassidy.
Over here.
He's eating me. Let's come back.
Destroying the barrier.
10,000. That's what I am a filthy Moira man, but I can't merge and get circumstances. Get them off right now.
Just hold on a bit longer, everyone.
No, no, no. No, you're gonna die. You're not allowed.
Enemy vector calculated. You could have been my infinite. Reach for the star. Barrier is splintering. Barrier has been overwhelmed.
Just me and shit, we're gonna go. I'm not letting do this. Or maybe I am. Come on. Come on, you're so hot. Come on.
Oh yeah, we got the big
We got it. Fucking let's go.
Oh,
Yippee.
cheese and vodka. What did they do?
I have no idea.
Oh, this was the other.
Did they give up?
I think they did.
Well, you hate to. Well, we still won at the end, so who gives a shit?
Bro, that's how they
That's
got
all.
all the way over.
Bro.
That's insane. That was a good one to end on, though. We did so
Yeah,
good. We
100%.
did so well.
Oh my god, yeah, I got 10k healing that time. 12k healing, actually. I think we're hot, actually.
I
No?
think we're pretty freaking hot. Pretty freaking hot, if you ask me.
Last I check. Also, do you want to get us out of queue?
No, I'm just.
I was like, they can be behind.
Okay, we're gonna be waiting over to another cool creator. The one, the
go.
only Andrew Arcade.
Let's go.
Let's go. Here is the Pride Raid. The first one is for if you are not subscribed. The second one is for if you are sub.
If we are.
If you have a little subby, if you have a little subby. By the way, you need not sub unless you want my emotes. If you want my emotes, feel free to sub. But if you want to find a way to support me, you can tip me, or you can go on my VGen and get yourself something pretty. Something pretty.
Quibby.
Something nice and pretty. But with that being said, we're gonna go over and raid Andrew Arcade. Ocean, do you have anything you want to do a little shout out to? You got anything planned so far? Anything going on?
I have been It's currently paused. It'll be continuing tomorrow just because of like I have had things getting fixed, but that's a side note. I'm currently going to be continuing my donathon to get my 2D model rigged. If you want to support me on my channel, feel free to do so. There's absolutely no obligation, but support within your means. But it would mean the world, and then it would get me into another step in my journey, and I would greatly appreciate it. Every little bit helps. I will have titty physics one way or another.
Titty movement!
Tibby.
Alrighty, everybody. We will see you all later.